me to do it now to get it out the way, or do you want me to wait? Man. It's up to you.
Well, I'm glad that you said this right now instead of starting it screaming. I think that's a lot for somebody that just turns a podcast on and all of a sudden they hear you.
There's an intro.
Yelling.
There's an intro.
I just think it's a lot to do that at the beginning.
See, I don't need all that. I just need to know your answer. Now, or do you want me to wait? I can do either.
Just go ahead. Get it over with.
Go New York, go New York, go! Let's fucking go! Knicks, baby! Knicks, baby! What the fuck? 2-0, motherfucker!
I should have said turn your earplugs.
Goddamn right.
For a second.
We in here.
Okay.
2-0. Went to Boston, took them down twice. We got 2 more wins. We could do that. We going on a home floor on Saturday.
They still going. Yeah.
Listen, listen. Yeah. Everybody doubted us, including me. I doubted us.
Yeah.
But I never lost faith. Okay? Knicks in 6, and it might be 5 depending on how fucking Saturday goes. Oh my God. New York Knicks, we here. We are fucking here. All right. Mikal Bridges, I see you, brother.
He's still going.
Fucking traded away 5 fucking first-round picks to get Mikal Bridges, and I ain't know if that was a good look or not, but obviously he's showing up in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's still going, yeah.
Goddamn right. Don't forget about Mr. Clutch himself, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah,
Cat doing what the fuck he gotta do. Fuck Tibbs. What up, Tibbs? And my nigga.
Yeah,
my nigga Josh Hart.
Hey, Josh Hart.
OG, I ain't forget about you, baby.
Yeah, I hear Josh Hart name so much in this house.
My God.
Just
fucking ridiculous how happy I am right now.
It doesn't. It's ridiculous. All right. That's a good word.
Go New York, go New York, go.
Ooh, yeah.
We here, baby.
All right. Yeah.
I'm wearing my fucking jersey. Like, so.
Yeah.
And I can't remember her name right now, but I should. And that's my fault. Last year, we went to Charlotte. And we were at the show, and lady approached us and said, "Hey, you know, I work with Jalen Brunson, and
I think she does his PR."
His PR, exactly.
Yeah.
And said she would get me a jersey, and I was like, "Man, that would be so great." All I wanted was a New York Knicks jersey my entire life.
And we didn't know it was really gonna happen until.
And then it came in the mail, and not only was it a Brunson jersey, Capitan's jersey, but it was an autographed, signed fucking jersey. Jalen Brunson, New York Knicks jersey. Yeah. And for me, I was like, dog, this is major.
It's a big deal.
This is major. I wore it that one day. The day it came in, I wore it. I was so elated, man. Yeah. And you know what I'm saying? I said, I'm not going to wear this again until we make it to the finals. And I ain't going to lie. I didn't know if I was going to wear it again this year. Yeah. But now.
Yeah.
Now, maybe.
You still don't know.
I will be wearing... Calm down.
Well, you got to calm down. If that's the choice of words you want to use. I'm calm as fuck.
I might be wearing my jersey starting June 5th, and I'm not taking it off.
Okay. Never
until the finals have been won.
Well, that's a little funky.
By the New York Knickerbockers.
Okay. If you are watching the video, if you look to the side where I am, that's the little letter that he got from Jalen Brunson.
Right.
About the jersey.
New York, great job.
Yeah,
great job, guys.
Okay. Yeah.
Great fucking job.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done.
Are you sure?
I feel it might come out again throughout the entirety
I feel like
of this episode,
it probably
but
will.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You just going to yawn after that?
I've been yawning a couple times. I don't know. You said you were tired earlier, and then it just kind of got me, and now I think I got it.
I am tired, but it's okay, though. Yeah. It's okay, man. We are here.
Yeah, I stayed up past your bedtime to watch the game. Watch 2 games.
Well, I didn't watch the whole other game because it was a blowout. Oh. It was a fucking blowout.
And you was a little,
OKC
you was a little tired from the nut, too, so.
Oh yeah, the nut did hit me.
Yeah,
the nut did hit
nut
me.
hit you, man.
Yeah, man. When that nut hit, woo.
Yeah.
If you ain't got no extra reserve, because I ain't gonna lie, when I nutted, I was like, oh, I'm gonna give her some more dick.
You know what's crazy? What was so funny to me was you said something that I don't know if you said this to me, but like right before the nut came, you was like, that's not fair. And I was like, what? And then you nutted. I was like, what is not fair?
No, because you be fucking with me. I'm thinking I'm about to give you some great dick, and goddamn,
I don't stop you from giving me great dick.
No, you
That's
start
your dick.
you start hitting my buttons though.
Yeah, but you gotta, if you know that I'm gonna do that, you gotta be able to push through that.
Though.
Why?
And it's hard to push through that.
Why?
Because it's sex.
Yeah, but like if you go in there with confidence and you like, I don't give a fuck what, like rain, hail, sleet, or snow, I'm gonna do this.
Nigga, I'm not
nut.
UPS.
I know, but you delivering dick though.
Ooh.
You are delivering dick.
Ooh.
It's a package.
Kind of like that.
Yeah.
That was actually good.
Nigga, I do.
No, but that was a good one. That was clever.
I have a question about package since we there.
Oh God.
So is it a package when it's dick and balls because it's a combination of things? It's not like the dick is not the package. The package is all of the things that come with the dick.
No. The dick is the package because it's wrapped up and stored and given to someone.
But what are the balls doing?
They chilling.
Are they the delivery people?
It depends on what type of girl you got or guy.
But I'm saying, like,
Are you
when
gonna
they
do
say
something with the balls?
when
Some
they
people
say
don't do
my
nothing with the balls.
when you yourself say my package, are you talking about everything that comes with like all the dick, like the dick attire, the dick?
Well, you know
what I mean?
Not really.
The variables, and that everything in that comes with.
I'm
the
talking
dick
about
area.
everything usually because I'm getting to an age where my balls, they drop
dick
a
are the
little
same.
bit. They's not the same.
Okay.
They hold a little bit more weight now.
Yeah.
So it's there. But back in the day, I forgot I had balls sometimes.
They was tight.
Yeah, just chilling.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
What's that like?
Yo titties.
How long you been waiting to say that?
As soon as I knew you was gonna say some shit.
No, I was asking. I don't have a dick. I asked a lot of questions about dick because I'm not familiar with the dick. But here you go bringing my titties into it. I never said anything. I know that. Whatever.
Just saying.
They could be great. They were great.
Hey, man. And that's all we think about is what they used to be. I never experienced it because you were out there back then.
It's fine, but I was just a general dick question. It wasn't necessarily your dick. It was like as a dick holder, as someone who owns a dick, when you say my package and you grab a package, are you just grabbing a dick?
No, I just grabbing whatever my hand holds is what it is.
But a lot of the times it's everything. You grabbing everything.
The fingers be catching the balls.
They catch them. Okay, all right.
Fingers, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have any cool names like that for vaginas. They're just like pocketbook, pussy, coochie, cootie bird.
Nobody says cootie bird except y'all.
Yeah, we the only ones that say cootie bird?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. I ain't never said to my man, yo, I'm about to get that cootie bird, bro.
That actually sounds fly.
Hell no, son. Hell no.
Damn, that's fly. We made that.
No.
We made that up. Did my mama make that up? Wow, that's fly.
Yo.
That sounds like some New York shit though.
What,
especially
cootie
the way
bird?
you said. I gotta go get that. Yeah. I started it with some Southern words, but what did you just say? What did you just say? Yo, fam, I gotta go get that cootie bird.
Bro.
Cootie cat, bro. Nigga. That's fly. That's some fly shit. I wouldn't be mad if my man was like, yeah, I gotta go get that cootie bird. Like, that sounds crazy. That sounds fly as fuck.
A word? That's all it takes?
I mean, don't go out just telling everybody exactly the time you're gonna get it. But if you happen to be talking about it, like, yeah, man, I gotta get, like, pocketbook, like cookies.
Cookies are cool.
Yeah, we've done cookies, but that's like if you own the pussy. That's not like you don't go and say I gotta go get me some cookies. It's not the same. Like, these are my cookies. You know what I mean?
I guess.
You don't know what's mine. You don't you don't really have a good idea of things that are mine and only mine anyway.
What you mean?
I buy shit in this house and I think it's mine, and then you be like, it's ours. So like,
yeah.
So you understand, but you don't. Mine is foreign to you.
I'm just saying, this is what the marriage was about.
What?
Connecting.
No, it's yeah, mine, but mine is mine. Like that still means that mine still means mine, right?
Mine still
words
means...
be changing. I don't know what everything is, and I'm just trying to stay on the same path. You know, like, you know what I mean?
No, I don't be listening to all that shit.
This is not me. I'm not joking, but I'm saying they was different. Now they is they and them, and I'm okay with that. I'm just trying to make sure I'm not offending nobody when I say mine is mine. Does it also mean ours?
It means ours.
I don't think so.
It does.
I'm pretty sure it still mean mine.
Nah.
Nope.
Nah, it does, man.
All right.
There's nothing in this house that is yours that's not also mine.
No. No, my memory foam pillow is mine.
No, it's not.
No,
it's
that is
ours.
Absolutely mine.
It's ours because when you're not around, I sleep on it.
No, that's mine as a bitch. That is literally mine.
No. You have it more than I do.
No, I bought it and I put it on my side of the bed and I got it specifically for my neck.
There you go again with that my shit. My side of the bed. No, that's our bed.
I have a side.
No. You have a side that you go on often. But I don't mean that's your side.
That's literally my side.
No.
You know that your side, you know how you can depict.
No, that's your nighttime side.
But do you know how we know who, do you know what your side is? Do you know why it's your side?
The bed.
Do you know why your side is your side?
No, in the daytime, I'm on the side that you are usually
no.
During
that is your side because at night you couldn't survive on my side.
I could.
Because your sleep apnea machine is on the other side.
You realize I could just pick it up and put it on the other side.
No, it don't fit on my side.
It does.
I got other things over there.
Fuck that shit.
No, where you gonna put it, baby?
It doesn't matter. If it's my life or your shit, my life comes first.
Well, you should have been on the other side. It's safer over there. On my side of the bed, it's not safe.
You know what I mean?
You cannot survive over here. We don't have that kind of oxygen. We got regular oxygen for regular people.
I'm breathing regular oxygen. Is just I don't really understand how sleep apnea.
I don't either. I just know you buy distilled water.
That's all I know.
That's all. You drinking distilled water.
It's something in distilled water. I think it's easier to get the oxygen out the water when it's distilled.
But why you gotta? Why you can't just use a purifier?
What you mean?
Like in the room? I don't know. Actually, that don't make sense because you got to put it directly in your nose, right? Yeah. But why?
You got to ask the makers, baby. I don't know.
You think okay? You think I can have access to a sleep apnea maker?
Yeah.
Like a manufacturer?
Hell yeah.
Okay. We can figure it out. Our daughter is getting on my nerves. But go ahead. She texting the fuck out of me while I'm taking this.
Anyway, go New York, go New York, go.
That's enough of that.
It's J-Rod.
Kristen Sivills.
And then we the podcast, fast growing podcast in Portsmouth, Virginia.
Oh, for real? Okay, shout out Portsmouth.
They don't get no horns. That's fine.
There it is. I had an actual song that time. Sometimes I just think of it leads me to a song. That one was. You know what that song was?
Nickelodeon, motherfucker.
Okay. I didn't know if you was familiar.
Oh, my gosh.
Hey, you didn't know I could do that one.
Oh, my gosh.
What's wrong with it?
Everything.
Wait, it's probably copywritten. Should I do something else? We can't afford that. I'm pretty
sure that it would take some... They're not going to tag us on that, man.
You sure?
Not going to flag us, I promise you.
Okay.
It wasn't that good.
Whoa.
What? It wasn't.
It was recognizable, right?
There's a lot of things... The babies do a lot of shit that's recognizable. That don't mean they on point.
It's all right.
And they not babies no more. They're not babies.
We gotta stop saying that.
Oh my God. We'll talk about that a little later.
I'm still say it. Fuck it. I don't care what they say. Listen to them. I'm grown. What? Because as soon as I say Caleb, I was like, my baby Caleb. He'd be like, I'm not a baby. I'm a boy. I'm like, all right then. Shit.
Yeah, he real about that.
Yeah,
don't call me baby. Don't call me baby.
He be whining though, so you sound like a baby.
Let's get into it.
Bitches love this.
Yeah, man. Another list for today. Kristen thought about this one, and I thought it was very appropriate.
Yo, don't say it like that.
What?
Like, she don't do nothing else, but amazingly, she thought of a list today.
No.
I can't believe she thought of the list. She has ideas.
No. I'm just saying that this list was brought to us by you.
Of course it was.
And it's very appropriate today.
Yeah, you never would have thought of this list.
That's not true. Mm-hmm. Maybe you're right. Anyway, go ahead.
You gotta say it. You gotta say that, right? Don't you do
I was letting
intro?
you do it.
No, because every time I do it, then you be like, never mind.
Well,
Top 6.
Well, at least explain how you came up with the list.
Well, it's Mother's Day is Monday. We'll be in Chicago. Mother's Day is Monday. So I thought that it would be.
You show us on Sunday?
Oh, Sunday. Mother's Day is Sunday. We'll be in Chicago on Sunday. Forget Monday. I didn't say that. We'll be leaving on Monday, but the show is Sunday. Whatever. We'll be there Saturday. All right. Anyway, Mother's Day is Sunday. So I thought that it would be cute to do top 6 TV moms.
All right. Top 6 TV moms.
I know a lot of people would do sitcom moms or something like that, but I just said moms in general on TV. Now,
all of mine came from sitcoms.
Obviously, because you're hyper fixated on sitcoms.
I'm just saying.
But mine are a little all over the place, and some of y'all might be like, "Girl, why?" I'm not saying. These are moms that I like. I'm not saying I don't like the older moms, because y'all are gonna be like, "I grew up on Florida and okay, I get it." But these are just moms that I like.
I forgot all about Florida.
Yeah, is she a good mom?
Yeah, she was a great mom.
Okay.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
No, she was a great mom. She kept the kids.
Was she a great wife?
Oh yeah, she was a great wife.
Okay, you think so?
She was a great. You don't think she was a great wife?
No, it's fine. I'm asking questions.
You don't know?
No, I'm just asking. It's fine.
Wow.
Okay.
Anyway, these are the top 6 TV moms. You gonna start?
I know I'm gonna have to start because mine are gonna be.
You already explained. Just do it. Number 6.
This one is only gonna be for the people that like really watch the show. It might not be everybody's cup of tea, but there's a large number of us.
Oh shit.
Lorelai Gilmore from the Gilmore Girls. The reason I say that is because, first of all, I used to be obsessed with the Gilmore Girls, but her and Rory's relationship remind me of me and my daughter. They're very close. They're very snappy and sarcastic. Lorelai had her whatever. She had her, whatever. But like,
what?
I mean, she just,
there are people that haven't seen the Gilmore Girls
it's just
before.
like, she wasn't the luckiest in love, and she was whatever. Regardless, she was like a cool mom, and their relationship was very snappy and like sarcastic and like, I don't know. Me and my daughter are kind of like that. So that's why I used to be obsessed with that show. And so I'm going to say Lorelai Gilmore.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to love the Gilmore Girls. And when it came back out, I think I started watching it and then I was like, it's been so long since I've seen it. I don't really understand what's happening. Like, I got to go back and watch it again. But their dialogue was always so impressive to me. Like, I know you've never watched it.
Never.
But if you watch it for anything, it's the timing on the dialogue. It's so good. Like, it's so, I don't know how to explain it, but I think that's the reason it was so popular. It was so good. But yeah, so that's where I'm at.
All right.
Yeah.
Cool. These are the top 6 TV moms. Number 5, I'm going to go with Sophia from the Golden Girls.
It's very on brand for you.
I mean, just saying, a couple of reasons. One, she was old. And I know that might not sound like that's a good reason to be, put her in the top 6. Mm-hmm. But it is, because we love old people.
Baby, what the fuck? You didn't even say that with confidence. That's not a good reason for you to be like, this is my reason.
There wasn't a lot of old mothers on TV.
Baby, you like Golden Girls. Just explain.
I'm just saying, like, these are my reasons.
She reminded me.
No, I didn't ask you for your reasons. These are my reasons.
Well, you gave a really bad reason.
I got more.
Okay, what's the next one?
She was funny as hell.
Okay, that's good.
She was funny as hell. Mm-hmm. She was also, there was always a lesson, even when she was joking your ass. Mm-hmm. There was always something there. And her stories were the best. She used to tell all these stories about the old country and all that. And, you know, I used to love that show and just used to love Sophia because I knew I was always going to get something from her. And I was like, damn, I wish I knew an old person like that. Because my grandmother wasn't like that. Yeah, I mean, my grandmother wasn't like that. But the relationship between her and her daughter,
Dorothy,
it reminded me a lot of me and my mom.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I mean, like it did remind me a lot of me and my mom. Just the way they go back and forth with each other, the way they get on each other's nerves, with the way they love each other unconditionally. Yeah, I mean, so yeah, definitely. Sophia.
Man, I got a couple. Y'all are gonna be so mad at me because one of them is gonna have to be an honorable mention, and y'all are gonna.
Well, you think about that because these are the top 6 TV moms. Happy Mother's Day out there.
What number am I?
Number 4.
I'm gonna say Rainbow from Blackish.
Explain.
I liked Rainbow because she was like successful. She was a mom. She was cool. She was stylish. She was like, you know what I mean? I mean, she was trying her best, you know, to juggle everything. Like to be a successful woman and to be a mom and to like, I thought that was fly.
And that's what
also, I just really like Tracy Ellis Ross. So
that's not a good reason.
Okay, well, so is being old is not a good reason to like Sophia. No, it's not. It's weird.
I watch a different porn than other
It's
people.
okay. Oh, and there it is. It's always an underlying reason behind some fuck shit. There it is. There it is, people. There we go. All right.
Man, these are the top 6 TV it's top 6 TV moms.
Yeah.
The M and the L, you know what I mean? Number 3.
It's fine.
You might not agree with me that she's a
Great mom.
maybe not a great mom, but a top TV mom. But I'm going to go with Mama Payne from Martin.
Why?
Well, first of all, she-ish.
I don't know.
Had Martin's back no matter what.
Yeah, and then she could make biscuits.
My mama biscuits. We all want a mama that make a mama biscuits.
Yeah, them biscuits. I mean, I make my mom. I made some biscuits one time, and you was like, they was like the biscuits that Martin was talking about.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
we want our mama to do that.
Mama biscuits.
Yeah. And she was not smart enough. She was a good enough person to make Martin an only child.
What are you talking about?
Because moms be out here just fucking and having more kids and just fucking up the life, man.
And it is Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming up.
Moms can't keep their legs closed. That's why they moms.
Oh my God.
That's why you spell mom the way you do, because the O is open.
Oh my.
Open legs.
The O is open.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Okay. The O is open.
Yeah, man. These are the top 6 TV moms. Number 2.
Now, again, these aren't in order, okay?
Kinda they are.
Mine aren't in order. I wouldn't say this is the number 2 for real, but this is a good one for me.
Okay.
Cookie Lyon.
Who the fuck?
From Empire. I thought she was a good mom because I thought she did whatever she could do for her kids.
She was a terrible mom.
For her family. She was just trying to be, you know.
I guess she went to jail trying
You know what I mean? She tried. Look, a good mom don't have to be a perfect mom. She was trying.
You realize it's the top 6.
Yeah.
You could have think of nobody else besides Cookie Lyon?
I have another one, but if you haven't seen the show, you're not going to get it.
Niggas didn't even see Gilmore Girls.
People did see Gilmore Girls. That was actually a very popular show.
I said niggas.
So, no, baby. You know what you're doing?
What?
You're generalizing people. You think that everybody is into the same thing. You didn't.
I'm niggas.
Yeah, but some people did see Gilmore Girls.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, this show, no one's gonna. Okay, this is for I'm not putting these in order. I'm just saying that they're moms that I respect, right?
You respect the Cookie Lyon. Why? I know. Continue with your Cookie Lyon.
If we're being honest, The last couple of seasons I ain't watched. I don't know what the fuck she did after that. She probably fucked it up. But like, you know when everybody was watching Empire and then we all stopped around the same time, but they kept having seasons. I didn't understand that.
That was crazy.
Like we all stopped and was like, I'm not watching this shit no more.
Man.
But they kept having seasons.
What other shows are like that?
Where you just
Family Matters.
Oh yeah, where you were just like, I'm not fucking doing this.
Yeah, like you went in hard.
Yeah, now you're doing some space shit and some other shit, and I don't have time. But everybody collectively was like, we're not fucking watching this anymore.
Right.
So in the time that I watched, I mean, I fuck with what she did. This one, again, it's new. It's newer. So if you didn't watch the show, you're not gonna understand. But a new season's about to come out. So. Georgia from Ginny and Georgia.
Now that's who I thought you would say.
So I fucking love this show.
I've never seen it.
That show is so good, and the new season's about to come out. But Georgia, she be doing everything for them kids. She don't give a fuck. Ain't nobody fucking with her family.
She only got one kid.
She got two.
Oh, well, why didn't
she got a white kid and she got the mixed kid.
Why they don't put her?
Because
in the
it's
title?
really about her and the older kid. The older kid, yeah. She's got a son that's a younger son.
That's fucked up. They didn't put him in the title.
It don't even matter. You got to watch the show.
I don't.
Because it's really, but it's about their separate lives. It's about them and then so it's about both of them. But Georgia be in there doing every fucking thing. She don't give a fuck. She, like, whatever she need to do to make shit, like, happen in her life or for her family or to progress or whatever, it's like the underlying factor is her family. It's her kids. She don't give a fuck. She'll go to jail. She'll kill a nigga. She'll do anything.
These are the things that happen on the show?
No, I'm just saying she'll do stuff like that.
Go to jail and kill.
Baby, you gotta watch the show. It don't even matter.
Would you go to jail and kill for your child?
Yeah, absolutely. If it makes sense. Now, sometimes it don't make complete sense. Sometimes it's selfish of her. Sometimes she do it for personal gain, but also her family.
Like a mom.
But if it was like something serious, like something crazy, like they was after I do that for my kid. But if you watch Ginny and Georgia, like I said, this ain't an ad.
You do that for all
We don't have Netflix ads. I don't know. Some of them could probably do it themselves. But this, we don't have Netflix ads. We not like that. But the season's about to come out, I think next month. But that shit, she's like a top mom for me. Like that's
okay. That's a better number 2.
Yeah, I fuck with her.
The Cookie Lion.
Yo, you don't fuck with Cookie. It's
gosh.
okay. I mean, she was selfish sometimes, but like, it's fine. Whatever. Go ahead.
Anyway, these are the top 6 TV moms, and we've made it to number 1. And of course, number 1 is important.
I mean,
because,
yeah.
You know, saying you have a list of moms.
Without this mom is wild.
You don't have this mom on your list.
No shit. Yeah.
Do you really have a list?
Do you really have a mom? Like,
if your mom didn't watch this mom and learn how to be a mom.
Does she even know how to mom?
What? Claire Huxtable.
Okay. All right.
Number 1,
All right.
TV mom.
Yeah.
Now I can give you a whole lot of reasons why Claire was the top TV mom. But I'm selfish. And I'm going to tell you some of my reasons.
Oh, God.
She was a lawyer.
Oh, I thought you was going to say she was bad.
I didn't get there.
Okay.
She was a lawyer.
Okay, yeah.
And she already knew all the bullshit before it came to her.
Yeah.
Because of her law
Because of her law
degree. All right, that works.
You should probably add
Law
something
degree.
to it. Yeah. She didn't make a law.
But yeah, she was running that crib, and anytime the kids would get in the house, may I remind you, you are under oath type shit. She wouldn't say under oath, but she would say shit like that.
Yeah.
She was bad.
Okay, I
She
just
was
wanted
bad.
you to get to it because I knew that was coming.
Boy, she was bad.
I knew that was coming.
All right.
Yeah.
And even though we found out later he didn't need it, anytime Cliff was ready, she was down to fuck.
Baby, goddamn.
She was.
Are you? No, why did you say that?
What? She was.
I'm so sorry, y'all. This is why we can't make it. This is why. And we appreciate our family audience that we have with
I'm going to keep it 100 with you, man. I used to watch some of those episodes and be like, yo, I couldn't be acting with her doing this. Feeding her fucking apples. I couldn't do that and not get hard.
Well, if we don't see the bottom part, right?
No, but you can see their laps.
We can see their laps. You dropping shit in here.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
Boy.
Was you looking at their laps?
Yeah, but not like for that.
So how you know he didn't get hard?
You right.
I don't want to talk about this
The
anymore.
feet.
I think this is the wrong person to talk about getting hard.
She had pretty feet.
Yeah, we should just leave Cosby out of act like he wasn't even there.
Yeah, listen, she had pretty feet. Always had the...
She thought she smelled good.
Oh, my gosh. And her feet probably smelled like walking all day.
I wasn't on that. And there you go. Okay. Yeah. All right. I forgot you like stockings. That's your shit.
Man. Even though you just told me that's like a 1990s thing.
What?
Stockings.
Yeah, I don't understand why you didn't know that.
I had no idea.
You didn't know?
No idea.
Yeah, they not really wearing... I mean, Beyonce wears stockings on stage, but most of the time we don't really put on a dress and wear stockings unless we going to perform for thousands of people.
I just need the other ladies out there to comment about this because Kristen
the ones I'm talking about is like when I was in church,
so
heavy
she
in church.
Need stockings. Cause she don't.
When I was like heavy in church, I was wearing, the sheer stockings.
Yeah, but that was way back in the day.
Yeah, and I don't know anybody that wears them anymore. But I mean, whatever. It's so weird.
So women just be out here bare-legged.
Yeah, but the first time that I saw, I wore a dress with no stockings, I felt awkward as fuck. I thought it looked so crazy. Leg was out. It looked so weird to me because I was so used to seeing a stocking with a dress.
It wasn't the stocking, baby.
What?
It was the dress. That's why it felt weird to you.
No, it wasn't.
It was like, oh shit, I got these.
No, I used to wear dresses. I used to wear dresses a lot. I don't have reasons to wear dresses.
Oh my gosh. I'm not talking about to wear a dress.
Well, I don't really leave the house. I'm not talking about a special occasion. I just don't,
I don't.
Well, I'm in the same stuff that, I wear sweats and stuff. I just had on a hoodie and some shorts today, taking the kids to school. That's stuff that I wear most of the time.
I know your attire.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah. But I used to wear dresses. I thought about buying some dresses for the summer, but...
You going to wear a summer dress? Or were you going to wear a dress that was down to your ankles?
You could also have summer dresses that are down to your ankles. They're called maxi dresses.
Nah, so those are what you was going for.
I've bought them before. What are you talking about?
I just want you to have a dress to show a little leg.
Why?
A little shin.
I don't really have no calves.
But you got shin.
Why?
I want to see some shin. Especially an oiled up shin.
I thought y'all was just more into the way that the butt moved in the dress.
I mean, that too.
That was the point of a summer dress.
I like the full experience, baby.
What?
Full experience of, God damn, look at her.
I could be naked.
Nah, I don't want naked.
Oh, yeah, we talked about that.
Anyway, these were the top 6.
Yeah, you better get away. You better move.
No, because I didn't, okay.
You better get away from
Whatever.
it. Don't worry about it. Don't talk about it. No, start over. Do it again. What? End it correctly now.
These are the top 6 TV moms. These were the top 6 TV moms. If you got a TV mom that we didn't say, which I'm sure we didn't say, somebody that needs to be on this list, just let us know. Kristen is so wild.
No, I'm not.
You be wild.
I'm not wild. I didn't do anything.
Yeah, you did. You got sensitive over some shit that you ain't have to be sensitive about.
What, because you don't like my body?
I didn't say that.
I said stay away from it. Stay away. Don't worry about it. We ain't got to talk about it. What?
I can't fuck with you, man.
Why?
Because you do this shit on purpose.
We didn't have to go back to it. You wanted to talk about it.
I didn't want to talk about it. I'm just saying.
What are you saying? You haven't said anything.
Let's get to the question of the day.
Well, what were you saying then? So I'm right.
No, I didn't say that.
All right, you didn't say nothing. Now defend yourself. Come on. Come on, stand up for yourself.
You know why I can't?
Nah, go ahead.
This is why I can't, because my memory is not good. And I don't trust your account of things.
Why? I was there.
I don't trust your account of how things
Why?
go down because you always like to put sauce on it.
I didn't put no sauce on it.
Nah,
I didn't put any sauce on it. I remembered it exactly like it happened.
Nah, man.
Why?
My boy asked us a question and she answered and I answered and we pretty much answered the same way from what I remember. And that's it.
You don't want to say, they don't know what the fuck you talking about. They just know you don't like my body.
That's Will you stop?
Well, what is the question?
The question, I don't even remember what the question was. I think it was something like, would you have gotten, I asked Kristen, would she have gotten with me if my body was the same, but I was ugly? And she said no.
Okay. But also I said, what about the personality? It was like, still, not the personality, nothing.
Yeah, I said, fuck the personality.
And like, no. But that also doesn't make me, it doesn't take back what I've always said, which is I'm attracted to personalities a lot of the time.
Right, it ain't me.
Which you don't like.
You're not
But
attracted to me.
the personality is you.
You're not attracted to, no, fuck you.
But you are
Personality doesn't have a fucking physical feature.
But yes, it does, because you're the only one that has a personality.
No, personality is not a physical feature. You can't look at personality in the mirror.
Yeah, but we talking about your face, nigga. If you don't have your face, I want that face.
I could have a different face and have the same personality. I can have a different body and have the same personality.
But I really like your face. I tell you all the time. You got one of the greatest faces in the game.
But fuck that. You just
when
said,
it's edged up, one of the best faces in the game. You hear me? That face come out. That shit, I lick the fuck out of that shit.
You know I'm getting my edge up tomorrow.
Okay, but I still love your face. I love the fuck out of your face. And I tell you that all the time. So don't make it seem like I just neglect you.
Whatever.
I say it all the time. But you said...
What did I say?
I said, so if I had this body that I have now when you met me, would you talk to me? And you said no. That's what you said.
That's not what was said.
Yeah, we didn't even add nothing about no face, no personality.
It was the same fucking question.
No.
It was the same fucking question.
No, because I asked the questions about the personality.
And I said...
You didn't ask that. You just said immediately, no.
No, it was the same. If Kristen was ugly, but she had the same body now.
That she had now.
Would I have dated her? And I said no.
Okay.
Because you ugly. Not you now. I'm just saying, if you was ugly, then no, because you ugly. I've dated all kinds of bodies. And you know that.
No, I don't. I don't know.
Okay, well, I maybe not dated, but I fucked all kinds of bodies.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm body man.
No.
No.
That's not a good superhero. That's not a good superhero.
That nigga go to jail at some point.
Yeah, he's going. They coming to get you. You don't even have the people in the streets defending you like regular superheroes. They be like, no, it's body man. It's fine. You don't even have that. They even defended blank man. Body man ain't.
Oh man, let's get to the question of the day. God dang it. Question of the day: what advice would you give about making sex great?
Be in the moment. But when I say be in the moment, again, I don't give advice. You can fuck how you want to. I don't give a fuck. But when I say be in the moment, like sometimes, and I've caught myself doing this, I'll be fucking or whatever, and my brain goes immediately to what I'm going to do next or how it's going to end or like the next move instead of just kissing and being in the kissing and the caressing and being in the caressing. Sometimes I've had sex and felt like you had to put a time limit on some things. Like you kiss and it's kind of like, all right, well, this is probably kissed a long enough time to kiss. Let's get to the next thing sometimes. And I think that if you're just in the moment and you do the things as you do them and when you feel them, then it would probably be more enjoyable than putting like I want to kiss you and touch on you until you feel like you absolutely have to go to the next thing. Not like, okay, we stop. Let's go to the next thing. Like I want to be in it until we both are like, well, now I have to put my hands here or I got to insert this or I got to Like, that's what I want to do. And sometimes, and I know a lot of the time we have kids here and we're kind of on a time limit, kind of. We kind of are jumping to the next thing. So if we're not here, it's different. The sex feels different.
Yeah, but sometimes jumping to the next thing is a good thing.
I mean, yeah, but I think making sex great, some of the greatest sex is when we're just having sex and we're not just like, let's get this fucking. Well, no, we're not. We've already talked about Bill Cosby, and I think we've reached our limit on sexual predators for this episode. Are you okay? Okay. All right. Let's go. What do you think? What advice would you give? Was that bad advice or good advice?
I mean, that's your advice.
Okay. That's why I don't give advice.
What you mean? No, I don't know if it's like bad or good. I think that that's advice that is good for you.
Okay.
I think good sex comes in a whole bunch of different ways, and different things have to be clicking in order for the sex to be great, right? But I think one thing that definitely has to be happening is that you both are finding the rhythm of the encounter. You know what I'm saying? Like, and not just, motion in the ocean, all that, but like the actual rhythm of the encounter, and I guess this goes kind of to your point with the longevity of the foreplay as opposed to the sex itself, the longevity on one move, finding how you're, getting into the motion of your partner's responses to whatever you're doing, and finding that rhythm, and going something that you said with the time limits, not having any time limits, because sometimes the rhythm can be a quickie while another type of sex could be for hours. You know what I mean? But you got to find the rhythm of the encounter at the moment.
Okay. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt like that was good, actually, man.
Yeah, it was your advice.
Yeah, man, that was great.
Are you hot and bothered?
Yeah, I felt it. I felt it, man. Did you feel it too?
Nah, I didn't. No, I'm just talking on the couch. I don't get horny talking about sex.
Whatever. I told you I got horny watching a woman have her feet on a lap getting fed apples.
Yeah, but it was Felicia Rashad.
It was, man.
I know, it's a little different.
Goddamn.
It's all right. This is the stuff that you guys said. What advice would you give about making sex great? Pay extra attention to her body, then eat it standing up against the wall. God damn.
Damn right.
Okay. Pay attention to physical responses and what is being said. Try pleasure mapping.
You know what that is?
I think I do, but I don't know how to explain it.
We'll try.
No, I don't want to. You tell me.
Well, pleasure mapping.
Can you just say it regular?
No.
You don't know what it is? You Googled it?
What?
Did you Google it?
No.
Are you about to pull your phone out?
Goddamn right.
That's why you wanted me to explain it first, so you could sound like you had the right answer after you Googled it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that is fucked up. You don't want me to be right about shit.
Pleasure mapping. Let's find out.
Okay.
What is pleasure mapping? Pleasure mapping meaning is a process of exploring your body to identify areas that give you pleasure and understanding what types of touch, pressure, or sensation you enjoy most. You know the problem? I be doing shit and not knowing what it actually, like, the title of it is. You know what I mean? Like what it is. I be doing shit and not knowing that's what I'm doing.
Oh.
So I pleasure mapped.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was listening, but I was half listening because of a comment someone just made on our post, but I don't know if I should say it on the podcast.
What did the person say?
I'll say it after the pod. Just remind me. I don't know if I should say it.
Was it a bad comment?
No, I just don't know if I should say it. It's kind of got personal information in it, but I just won't.
But they put it on.
I know, but I'll say it after the thing.
All right.
It's fine. Where are we at? Focus on their pleasure more than yours. Also, if you know you're lacking in one area, overachieve in another. I don't know if that's necessarily good advice.
What you mean? Why not?
focus on their pleasure more than yours. I think that when you're having sex, you should focus on both.
Nigga, you be focusing on my pleasure.
Well, it's fun for me, but I don't think that works for everybody. Huh. Like, I like seeing, you know,
me nut.
I like seeing you enjoy yourself. Sometimes I don't think about me, but if if there's no time limit on the sex, then I do focus on myself too. But I think both of y'all should be experiencing pleasure, because if we both doing that, then who's to say that one of us ain't working harder than the other? You know what I mean? Like, now it's a competition.
I'm working harder.
Okay. Yeah, you are. Yep.
I'm easy.
When she's almost there, make her look at you, choke her, and talk her through her orgasm.
Goddamn right.
I don't like the choking thing.
I ain't gotta choke you, but I gotta look at you in your eye. You know, or at least get in your ear.
I have a problem with eye contact.
Yeah,
you know that.
All right. Yeah.
Take your time, and ain't nothing wrong with getting a little rough.
Wait, rewind.
What?
You don't like choking?
Baby, I've told you that.
You've never told me you don't like choking. Yes, I have,
because I talked about the asthma thing.
Yeah, but I thought that was a joke.
You think asthma's a joke? Do you think asthma's a joke?
No, I'm just saying, I thought you were joking. Like, you ain't never had an asthma attack while we was fucking?
When have I taken my health, like, not taken my health seriously?
Yeah, but that's different.
When? What you mean? When you cut off circulation to my air, what to my throat? No, when I can't breathe, that's the word. I don't think that's funny. I like you to give me I like the feeling of, like, maybe you can't breathe. Like, I want you to play Russian roulette with my throat a little bit.
I do.
Like, where it's like, I could choke you, but I could also not.
So you want me to put my hands near your throat?
Yeah, like, this could be the choke grip, but it's not. Like, just make me guess, but just never do it. You know? Because if I get the intensity of what it's like to be choked, it does the same thing to my body. Once you cut the air off, then I am trying to be horny, but also breathe up here. Now I'm worried about too many things. I got anxiety. I'm kind of claustrophobic. Like, it's a lot of things happening at once.
But I'm not trying to kill you.
But you choking me and your body is on top of me. There's no way I can't get out.
Oh, it's because I'm big. That's why you don't.
That's not what I said.
That's
not what I said at all.
What about if I'm on the bottom and you on the top?
I might hit you. It's different.
What?
Well, if I'm on the top, then you can just put the hand on the neck. You don't have to grip it.
It's the gripping that.
Yeah, it's just I just want to believe you could if you got the chance.
What?
It's weird, right? I like it rough, but the rough
You don't like it rough.
Rough is more in the mind than in the body. I like the threat of danger, but I don't want it to be dangerous.
There's no threat then.
I want to feel like you could kill me, but don't. You know what I mean?
That's life.
Life is hard. It's dangerous, right? You never know what you're gonna get. I want it to be like just, you know, just the act of rough sex, like the motions of rough sex without the pressure, if that makes any sense. Put your hand on my neck, don't squeeze. Try to slam me on the bed, but, like, don't give me a concussion. You know what I mean?
Rough sex shadow boxing.
Kind of, yeah. Like, it to the naked eye, it would look like we getting it in. It's BDSM in here. But my body doesn't feel that danger. You know what I mean? If somebody walked in, they'd be like, man, you choking the shit out of her. Because I'm going to play along, because I think that helps you. No, I think the look of it might help you feel like you in it. No. Well, what are you getting? Because I'm actually choking, and you just putting your hand on my throat. So what's happening to you?
Well, it's two things.
What do you like?
It's two things. One, I choke.
Yeah.
One, because I thought it was pleasurable to you. But also, I choke because when it's getting real good, sometimes you just hold on to something. Yeah,
not my throat. There's so much more body you can hold on to. There's arms. You could grab a titty. You could grip my ass. You could do anything else, but besides, like, cutting off something that is gonna, like, help me live.
I can't believe this.
That I want to survive? What are you talking about?
That I didn't know you didn't like choking.
I literally have an inhaler on the bedside. On my nightstand is an inhaler for emergencies only, okay? That is not the time. I don't want to have to pull it out while your dick is inside of me.
Oh, that would be super fly.
Would it?
I'm
really?
fucking an asthma attack out of you. Oh my God, son.
Oh, that's probably like when I'm fucking you with the CPAP. When I'm like, God, he breathing good as fuck. Right?
No,
it's not the same.
No.
Why? You don't feel safe when you got the CPAP on? Do you feel safe? Because I don't feel safe when you choking me. Do you feel safe? Huh? Do you feel safe? Right?
Wow.
What?
I did not know.
You did. I have asthma. You should have assumed.
No.
If I'm going to the doctor for him to heal me of the asthma, why would I want you to do something that would conflict with that?
No, you don't. No, what?
What do you mean? I'm going to a doctor for asthma.
Listen,
I'm getting
I got
refills.
a homeboy that back in the day, he used to smoke weed and he had asthma. And we would be like, why are you smoking when you got asthma?
'Cause I've been high before, though. Sometimes you don't even remember you have asthma when you high.
And exactly. Maybe you wouldn't remember that you got asthma
Because I will go
pleasure.
unconscious when you choke the shit out of me and my eyes would close.
I never tried to get your unconsciousness to happen.
But you don't know that. You don't know.
I ain't gonna know if you unconscious in my hands.
You ever choke somebody and they died?
No.
Okay, so you don't know the amount of pressure that it takes to kill somebody?
Yes.
You
and
do?
I don't use that kind of pressure.
So add that to somebody that already has problems with their airways.
Yeah.
Me. I got asthma. On top of regular choking, add a problem with my lungs.
Right. I take that all in consideration.
I feel like you're not understanding.
I don't. Like,
And that's fine. You don't have to
like
understand.
I won't choke you
I mean,
again.
you should understand this. This is life or death, literally.
No, I won't choke you again, but what I'm saying is
You could put your hand on my neck, though.
that's not fun.
You don't want to just rest it? Rest it on my neck? You don't want to do that?
No.
Why?
I might choke you.
Okay, it's fine. You think you that heavy-handed?
No.
You are a little heavy-handed.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, if it get good, I'm going to squeeze.
Why you can't just know that that's not the thing to squeeze? Go squeeze something else.
No, man.
Why?
I'm not doing that. And I do squeeze your ass sometimes.
Even if you want to, like, honk my nose. I can still breathe out my mouth at least if you want to go, like, you got to squeeze
man.
something. Why?
The choking was mostly for you.
What if you squeeze the back of my neck? That
The
feels
choking
good.
was mostly for you.
Really?
Yes. 95% of the reason I choke was because of you, was for you.
But I never said I wanted you to choke me.
You right, man.
So
I'm
you
sorry.
using somebody else's moves on your wife?
No.
Somebody
no.
else like that shit? You was like, everybody like this shit.
No, that's not exactly.
Yes, you are.
Not
so
exactly.
it's close. It's close.
No, like.
What's her name?
What?
What? She got a name, huh?
No, you know me. I was like,
I caught you off guard. You didn't even know I was going to ask for that. I was going to ask for government information.
I was going to,
and you was going to say a name.
no, I was going to tell you that. You know how many people I've choked before?
And that's what I'm talking about, baby. That's the question I asked you before. How many people have you choked?
Enough.
How many of them are alive to tell the tale?
All of them.
Okay, all right.
That I know. I don't keep up with everybody, but.
But when they left you, they was fine. Like they got up and left. Okay, and I need to know these things before if we do happen to get successful at any point in time. I got to know if a girl is gonna come back and be like, he choked the shit out of me, and he didn't think that I was gonna be allowed to tell the tale.
No, man.
You like Law and Order SVU a lot.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll never take it too far, and when I choke, it'd be like for 5-second intervals, like and that's 4 seconds.
And see, what you just did is too much pressure because you bit your bottom lip. That's too much pressure. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to give you the level of pressure. Rest it on my neck, but don't bite your lip because I know there's more force going through your arm.
It's not, man. That's just my face when I choke.
Why? But why? Why do you feel the need to do that? You don't bite your lip any other time but that. Because you seen it on TV, but the TV you saw it on was Law and Order SVU. And that's the problem. It wasn't on Real Sex. It wasn't on a porn. It wasn't none of that. It was Law and Order SVU. And you got to know where to take your information from. You got to know.
Whatever, man. Listen, I'm just glad I know now.
You are 40.
No, don't do that.
Don't do 40?
You've never been serious and said, you know what, baby? I'm okay with you not choking me.
You think I'm going to say that? Why can't I just say, hey, man, breathing was hard today. Today I had a time. I had a time trying to breathe today. Wow, it was crazy. So glad I'm home and safe in my house. Where there will be nothing to impede my breath.
You see, this is why I can't take your ass seriously. Oh God. Look, you won't get choked by me again.
Thank you. Oh my God. Wow, thank you so much. I'm so glad you care about me. Wow. Oh, whew, that was a close one. What?
Oh my God.
I don't even know the question. What advice would you give about making sex great? Don't choke bitches. Another one. When she's wait, we saw that one. Okay, that's the one that started it all. Never mind. Sucking dick is a must. I don't think it's a must though, because everybody don't like sucking dick or don't like their dick sucked. And you don't have to do it every time you have sex, I don't think. But that's me. You can have sex without head. We've done it before. It wasn't your favorite though. You didn't like that.
No.
So you have to have head every time you have sex?
It would be good.
Okay.
But not only that, sucking dick is a must.
Okay.
It's not. I know. I have friends that are big head people. Like they love head. That's their favorite shit. And I got other friends. I got other friends that it is what it is.
I'm a child.
What?
I just heard big head people, and I was like, you got a squad of people with big head.
No. Like I have friends that are just like like head is my shit, and I got other friends who are like, I can do without head. Can you please put the phone down?
It's our daughter, so I do kind of need to text her back. God damn, if they on audio, they can't see me being a parent. But it is Mother's Day on Sunday. Like, fuck.
Wait, what does that mean?
They know I got kids.
Anyway.
She at school and she's calling my phone. I would like to know why that's happening. Advice for good sex. That's kind of the same thing everybody else said. Take your time to explore what feels good for you and your partner.
Oh, wait.
What just happened?
Because I saw a pleasure map and I thought somebody else said that.
Maybe somebody did. You skipped a lot of answers.
I did, my bad.
Okay, well.
Okay, we did that.
Yeah. Have fun. I think that's a good one.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Have fun. Foreplay is everything. You know what? That's a queen right there.
For women.
Eat the pussy like an applesauce with no spoon. All right.
Nah.
All right.
Nah, I savor applesauce, man. Like I be putting it in my cheeks.
You 40.
I love applesauce.
You are 40 and you have all your teeth.
I love applesauce.
You have all your teeth, I think, right?
Yeah.
You love applesauce.
I do. What's the matter with applesauce?
That's just something I never knew. I never bought applesauce.
You've never bought applesauce?
No, in this house. Because my husband loves applesauce. Like, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, man. Like some cold applesauce.
Actually, I did know that. I've seen you eat it and look really happy. I have, now that I think about it. I just never went out and bought it. I didn't know that was one of your favorite things.
Yeah, I love cold applesauce, yes.
Okay. Someone said, put your finger in it while applying pressure to the neck. Y'all, okay. And pressure, just a little pressure,
She don't even want that, dog.
Be aware of your hygiene and diet. Ask where to come. Those are great things.
Ask where to come. Yeah, where you want me to come.
Yeah, don't surprise. Because, again, they not built for everything.
Yeah, man.
Like, they just not. And if you want to come on my face, have good aim. Just have good aim. Like, your face. But I think you do need to be a little more specific. Because, like, you could come in my hair. And it could feel good in a moment. But when you got to get up and clean it out.
No. Don't let her fool y'all right in this moment.
What?
Kristen is so... I'll say, y'all, I'm about to come in your face. I'm about to come here. And Kristen will find she'll get up and do the dishes before she come to the dick.
But and sometimes the dishes need to be done.
And then she be like, and then she like, ooh, look, you came before I got there.
So he does it because I feel like really the part that gets you is the fact that it could happen.
No.
So the problem is...
I am not you when it comes to choking.
But the problem is I know you don't have good aim.
I have great aim when you put something there that I can hit.
If you have accidentally shot it in your mouth, then that's not good aim.
No, it's
and
never...
to me, that's not good aim.
Never,
unless that's something you into and we need to sit down and talk about it.
No, first of all, it never hit my. It never went in my mouth.
It never hit you because you didn't open it. That's why it was on your lip. It could have slid in, but your mouth was.
Second of all, it was the angle.
I don't know
what
that
means. And it was dark in the room, and I was...
And it's dark when we fucking too.
Yeah, but I can see you.
Yeah, but you might shoot it in my face, like in my hair.
No, I'm not going to shoot it in your hair.
Yeah, we don't never find out either, huh?
Because of you.
If I'm sucking dick and you come in my mouth, I know that my mouth is on the head of the dick.
And you know the problem with that?
What?
You won't even do that.
No, because you'll tell me to get off, and then you know why? Because I'll be sucking like that, and then you'll have me get up for a second, do something else while you jerking or whatever. And then you want me to come back to the dick when it's time to come.
Right.
If the dick is already in my mouth, I know where it's going. It's going in the throat. It's there. I have control over where it's where it's going, right? But if you are pushing my face to it, there's a chance it could go in my nose, it could go in my eye.
No.
You don't have good enough aim to shoot it in my mouth.
I do.
No, you don't.
I do.
This nigga get
Pull
one
the target out.
This nigga get one Knicks jersey. He think he Jalen Brunson. It's not going in my mouth.
Pull the target out right now.
Baby, you're not coming on. What?
I could come on anything.
You ready to come right now?
Let's go.
No, you ready? You got it ready to go?
It'll take long. Right there. Let's go.
Do that again? No, do it again. Do it again.
Fuck you.
Okay.
You just be playing.
No, you just want to come so bad. You love coming. You love to come. You do. Making sure she's satisfied first, someone said.
Yeah, man. I'm with that.
Someone said, just do it when you don't feel like it and be grateful you have a person because a lot of people don't.
You know what?
That's not great advice.
You know what?
That's not great advice because doing it when you don't feel like it, that's not fair.
Do you think I would do it if I didn't feel like it?
I think with men you can tell when you don't feel like it because your dick don't go up. If the dick is up, it's
not
time.
True.
Why?
Not true.
If the dick is hard, it can be used.
I've had sex when I didn't feel like it.
Why?
Because I had a partner. And they wanted sex.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay. I might not be ready to do it, but I'll get it. I'll do it for you.
But saying have it even when you don't feel like it, a lot of people don't have a part. First of all, there are people that are asexual. They can have a partner and not want to fuck. I don't think it's about having. I don't know. I just don't like the idea of doing it when you don't feel like it.
I know you don't.
Yeah. I mean, I've done it when I didn't feel like it before. I've done it. I understand it, but as far as making sex great, the advice is about making sex great.
Okay.
Having great sex.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
You got that, yeah.
It's not the same thing. That's just about having sex. Okay. Learn your partner's body and the things that turn her on. You will be rewarded. Yeah. Don't let these kids ruin your sex life. They get everything. Do something for yourselves. I feel like that was to us.
Yeah,
specifically.
For real.
Don't be shy. Let's explore. Yeah. Be vulnerable.
When's the last time you explored?
I don't know.
You're so nasty.
What do you mean?
You're so nasty.
Wait, what do you mean? How am I nasty?
You don't know the last time you explored?
Explored with sex?
Yeah.
How does that make me nasty?
Because you've done so many things.
No, we've just had regular sex. We ain't been nowhere. Kids been in the house. We've kind of been on lockdown. So we ain't been able to explore or do nothing.
Okay.
Do nothing out the box or nothing like that. And I'm ready for that. I'm ready. Don't pull out. Feels great. Psych, nah. Know each other's body. So it was advice within advice.
There you go.
Never be above constructive criticism.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, people are scared to be like, that wasn't good.
Yeah, but don't be giving like criticism to a person you don't expect to fuck again.
Well, yeah. Because then they can, yeah.
Yeah, like, just let them be.
Well, no, I don't know. I think maybe because I don't want them to go into the world with that kind of.
I wouldn't give a fuck.
I want people to be better when they leave me.
I do too. But if I don't expect to fuck you again, that means we're not in a relationship. And we're not in a relationship, I don't give a fuck about how you fuck anybody else. Now, if we are friends and we fuck, then yeah, I'll tell you some things.
So if we friends and we fuck, you were like, all right, let's sit down and talk about this.
Yeah.
So, hey, don't give no nigga that head again.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying.
Matter of fact, let's practice. Come here.
Yeah.
Come here. Let me.
Something like that.
Let me see that mouth.
Something like that.
I know, that's you. This is all kind of the same thing. Yeah, a lot of people are saying the same kind of stuff in different words.
Somebody said, don't be too freaky.
Well, that's a lie.
Yeah, nah, you gotta be freaky.
I mean, it just depends on
Freak me, baby.
who you're with. Like,
what's too freaky? Maybe that's the question.
Spitting in the mouth on the first night.
Nigga, obviously on a 7-year night.
No, you did it. You did it a couple years in.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
That was the first night.
Baby, it was a couple years in.
That wasn't the first night.
It was a loogie too.
It wasn't no loogie.
Yeah, I can taste it.
Whatever.
It's nasty.
I'm trying to see anything else. Say how much you're enjoying it. That's a good one. That's a good one. Somebody said fitness. Have a great diet. Get in shape. Thank me later.
Okay.
I like that.
That's good.
I like that.
That's good.
Give lots of blowjobs. Okay.
Lots though.
Yeah, man.
Okay. Someone said, do it with your spouse only. I mean, yeah. I mean, unless you explore with your spouse.
Yeah. Lower the prices.
Get a threesome going. Works wonders.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Slow the stroke down. Kiss neck and shoulders. Gently rub nipples. That's great. That's great. Just kind of take your time. Slow it down.
Do everything, any and everything, and stay on what? And stay on go too. A whole one to catch you sleeping. Oh, okay. Do everything, any and everything, and stay on go too. A whole one to catch you sleeping. I sucked his dick every day to keep the hoes away. Well, you know what? I'm not mad at that.
I'm glad you read that.
Why?
I
you wasn't gonna be able to.
I just couldn't. I didn't.
I had to find the rhythm.
Yeah. You had it though. You did that. You killed that shit. Because I would have been so confused, and I didn't want to disrespect them.
One last one. Find out both your partner and your erotic blueprint. It will change everything. Erotic blueprint. You know what that is?
No. I think they just made it up, baby. I don't think it's something you can Google.
You don't think erotic blueprint is Googleable?
You always keep feeling like you're gonna teach me something because you can Google. I can type that in too. I think that's something that they just said. I don't think it's like a thing.
Oh, okay. Well, it sounds like it should be a thing.
Yeah. But okay.
Let's take care of some business, man.
Not much to take care of today, guys. Well, Mother's Day is Sunday. I don't know why he leaves me to do important things. Mother's Day is Sunday. And I am a mom. And even if you're not a mom, we will be in Chicago on Sunday, May 11th at the Den Theater. I haven't checked on ticket counts, but I'm pretty sure there's a lot left. So get your tickets. Please. Look at me. Get your tickets. Please get your tickets. We will be there Saturday, but the show is on Sunday, May 11th in Chicago at the Den Theater. It's a brand new show. We're super excited about doing this venue because we've done Zanies, we've done City Winery. I think those are the two that we did in Chicago. So this is our first time doing this one. So super excited. I love the setup of it and everything. It's going to be a really good time. Like I said before, you know, you could take your moms to do something early in the day and then come to the show later that day. Or you can bring your mothers. You can bring your boys. You can do whatever. You could take your mom out to a brunch. You can make brunch. You could do whatever you want to do. You could do it on Saturday. You could celebrate Saturday. Come to the show Sunday. Okay? So let's get those tickets. May 11th, Chicago, the Den Theater. Yeah, that's what's happening. That is where we are going. Not really excited about the traveling. I'm not gonna lie to you. I have not flown. We haven't flown in a while, and it's just the whole idea of flying after the crash and stuff, but also this real ID shit, which means the things we're gonna be super super late. Or, I mean, I got my real ID, but like, airports just in general, like everything about it, I'm not looking forward to it, but what's wrong?
Look at this.
Wait, hold on. What am I looking at?
Right there.
Nope. You just told me stay off the phone and you showed me that. He meant that with intention too. He wasn't even joking.
My daddy just text me Grand Rising. I don't give a fuck what the rest of the text message mean or say. Why is he text messaging me Grand Rising?
He didn't even put like a LOL or a laughing face or nothing.
He meant that.
Matter of fact, he sent hearts afterwards.
From the soul.
That was... Like, I mean, your dad does look like he would say Grand Rising. But I just wouldn't think he would do it, like, for real.
In my face?
Like, for real. Yeah, or to you. I wouldn't send it to you at all.
Grand Rising.
Because you're going to joke me. It's okay.
My gosh.
It's okay.
Make sure y'all join the Patreon. Patreon's where you get your extra content. Go to patreon.com or to the Patreon app and go to And Then We Podcast.
I'm doing all kinds of stuff down here. I'm brushing my hair. You were just reading a text message. Let me live. Can't brush your hair.
Anyway, let's get into some topics, man.
Why you don't love me?
It's not that I don't love you. I just know you.
Why you don't love me?
You put this in here, man.
This was actually from a couple years ago, I think.
Was it?
I think it's old. Or a couple months ago or something.
Is there a reason you put it in here?
It randomly showed up on my timeline, and I thought it was funny. But did you watch it?
I watched it.
I was about to say, you're supposed to review stuff.
I watched it.
We don't have to watch it. It's whatever you want to do. I just put the topics in there. You flow the show, baby. Flow the show.
It's Kevin Hart giving a personal warning for opening up your relationship. I thought it was really funny.
It was on, he did this on the Pivot, when he was on the Pivot podcast.
Yeah.
It was
Friend
about
named Big J. Jay, if you watching this,
Big J Okerson.
I'm going to tell this story. You're probably going to figure out a way. I haven't talked to you in a long time, but I have to tell this story. So, Big J Okerson, it's a comedian friend of mine from Philadelphia that I started out with. And Big J went through this period where he was interested in swinging. It's a true story, hand on the Bible. And he convinced his girl to swing, right? He said, we should do it. And he wanted to do it because the other couple that he wanted to do it, the guy's like woman was, he said like she was great looking. Like I want to do it because I can get to her. Like it can be great. And I was like, dude, I said, you taking a gamble. I said, that's a lot. It's aggressive, right? It's not really my cup of tea, but I don't know how people live, and I don't knock what people do with their lives because that's your life. Big J said they swung, and he watched this guy f the dog out of his mouth. He said, he never bounced back from it. He never bounced back. He saw, I'm telling you, man, I don't know what your thinking is. But if you get in there and somebody goddamn go double overtime on your lady, you may not bounce back from that. All right, so you need to think of it all. Motherfucker, think about the first step. You better think about 3, 4, and 5. You see a motherfucker sweat dripping from his head on your lady. Yeah, that's a lot.
I don't want to see
That's
that.
aggressive.
You know, when I watched it, I was like, would that be the thing to make me say, no way, I can't do this?
I thought about you when it happened because we have not done a full swap.
Yeah.
So I thought about you.
And I was like, I don't think that would be the part that would fuck me up.
What would be the part?
Going to hit after and you not giving me any reaction.
Damn. But why would you assume that I'm not giving you any reaction?
Because of the last nigga that hit it.
What does that have to do with you? If it's good, I'm gonna react the same way. Right?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
You any other time you are very confident in what you can do.
Right.
So why would you feel less confident?
Because, man.
Why wouldn't you go in there and be like, I gotta prove a point? Like, I'm still that nigga.
And that will be in my mind.
You're not that nigga.
Imagine that's when I'm going into it.
Yeah.
After you done fuck this dude, and I'm going into the thought, oh yeah, son, I'm about to lay it down, show her who real Big Daddy is, and you ain't. You're not responding to none of the tricks.
But now that I know that, you know.
Oh, now that you know that you can fake?
No, I think that it's fine.
Fuck you.
I think it's fine. I think I could, whatever. If it's good, it's good. Like,
nah, son.
What? You my baby.
Nah,
I don't even love him.
And I'm there too.
Yeah.
I'm there too, but nah, son.
That doesn't bother me.
It will probably be.
That doesn't bother me. When I've seen you fuck another woman and they be enjoying the shit out of it and you be enjoying the shit, that doesn't bother me.
No, that's not the part that bothers me.
Because I'm right there and I'm like, yeah, hell yeah.
That's not the part that bothers me.
What?
It's the after. After they gone.
Oh, you talking about like when we get home?
Yeah.
Well, when we get home, we got kids. We got to be quiet.
Fuck you.
But I'm saying we got to... It's a different environment when we get home than if we are fucking someone somewhere else. If we're having a threesome or a foursome or whatever else, we're probably in a different environment.
Right.
Like our kids aren't there. We're not in the house. Like it's not like that. But once we get home, we have different obstacles to deal with. Right?
Nah, see, you making excuses already.
No, I'm just trying to help you understand that it's fine.
You making excuses already.
And also, I'm not saying that I want that. I think people keep saying she just wanted to. No, I mean, I don't care. I'm fine with fucking women. That's fine. That's fine. Which again has not happened in a long time. So we really be talking like this is just like dinner.
What?
We be talking like this should be happening all. We haven't had a threesome in over a year. So.
It hasn't been over a year.
It has been over a year.
Has it?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, it's been so, like, But, no, I just thought it was funny because I thought about you. And I was like, I just thought about sweat dripping. That is different DNA, right? It's like a different source of DNA. It's not, I don't know why, but it's funny to me. I don't care.
Nah, man.
Well.
I put this in here and I'm going to read to y'all the first thought that I had, whether that be a good thing or a bad thing. Billionaire media mogul Barry Diller, who's 83, publicly comes out as gay despite decades-long marriage to designer Diane von Furstenberg. This is what I thought as soon as I read it. He wanted to divorce her and keep his money so bad that he said he was gay. Genius.
She's got a lot of money. Do you know who that is? She came up with the wrap dress.
Is she a billionaire?
I don't know. But she got money.
So let me ask you a
question.
She
one of them. What?
You got money.
Yeah.
But you dealing with somebody that got money.
I think
you're not going to get what you can get.
I honestly think you asking me. I don't know if everybody is like this, but like I don't need an excess amount of money. Like, if I have enough money to do all of the things that I want to do, having all that, like, is if I can buy everything I've ever wanted to buy or do all the things that I don't.
So at that point, you turning down money.
I mean, I guess you're saying it like
I'm asking you turning down money at that point. If you got,
how am I turning down money?
I'm asking you a question. Like, at that point, if you have enough money to buy everything that you have, are you going to turn down extra money?
I mean, I'm going to make my money, but I don't necessarily have to have.
Are you going to turn down extra money?
But I don't understand. Are you saying?
Because.
But listen, am I making the money, or are you talking about like in a divorce? Like if they're.
Any way the money comes.
If I'm making the money, I'm not going to turn down money, but I'm also not going to. Like, if I am comfortable and I'm fine, I don't really care about. If I can do everything I want to do, I don't really care about what happens after a billionaire. People say they want to be billionaires and all that other shit, but I don't really care about that. If I am rich enough to do the things that I want to do, I'm fine.
Okay.
At that point, it's almost like money is just a thing. Like, it's just money. Like, yeah, you could brag about who got the most money. If you keeping it for bragging rights, it's like, that's fine, but I don't.
It's not for bragging rights, man. It's for legacy rights.
But if I have enough money to do those things and I don't have to be a billionaire to do it, like, I'm fine.
See, for me,
you're different. You love money. I get it.
It's not even about loving money.
I love money too, but I just wanna. What was I watching? Something that I forgot. Like, once you buy everything and you do all the things, like, it's just kind of like you just have it.
It's not for you. It's for legacy purposes.
Yeah.
And of course, giving back.
If my kids are cool, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I'm not like, oh my God, I have to be a billionaire. Like, I'm not like, I'm staying with this man. So like, I'm not doing that.
See, I've never said I want to be a billionaire, but I've also never said I wanted to be a millionaire. Mm-hmm. I've always wanted to work hard enough to make what I deserve. And if that should be $1 million or $1 billion, then so be it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that person, like, chasing money. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, getting what you deserve and getting all money that should come to you is something that I'm about. So like, if I know that $2,500 is coming to me, I'm gonna take that $2,500 the same way if I know $25 million is coming to me, I'm gonna take that $25 million.
I mean, if it's coming to me, that's different, but I'm not thinking like I have to do this to, like, I have to stay married or I need to divorce them. Like, I don't know. I'm not thinking. So
you didn't get it. He wanted a divorce. And when you divorce, that's spousal. And if you cheated.
He did say he wanted a divorce? I didn't read that.
No.
That's just your idea.
Thought.
Okay, sorry.
And if you cheated, then she gets even more money a lot of times.
I think maybe she just knew. And a lot of the times, like,
he's writing a memoir, by the way.
Not a lot of the times, but I'm sure people that are that age, like, it wasn't okay for them to do that. And now they're just getting comfortable with themselves. Like, she could have known that the whole time.
83 is a long time.
I know, but people of that age, that wasn't there. He could have been fucking men this whole time, though.
83 is a long time to wait to suck some dick, though.
He probably already did it. That's what I'm saying. He probably was living his life. Like, she could have been fine with it. Or he just got so much money that he could pay security to stay outside while he was sucking dick. Like, he a billionaire.
And you would be okay with that if you found that out?
No, but she could have known. Like, we don't know. There are people that I wouldn't be okay because I just want to know things. But
because you nosy.
No, because it's my life. Like, I do want to, like, even with, regardless of gay or not, like, if you're cheating.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
I need to know these things because you're affecting my body. Like, when we go out and if we've had a threesome or I'm aware of everything that's happening. I don't want you to go out and do some shit I don't know about. I'm not aware of. You not checked. Like, nothing.
But what about if he keeping all his health records, right? And he's just doing it in a way where you're not to find out, and then you find out. Maybe he tells you, or whatever the case may be. Are you okay with that?
He's keeping all his health records, and then I don't know that he's gay, and then he tells me.
It ain't got nothing to do about being gay. Just cheating.
Oh, cheating?
But making sure that you don't find out.
Well, I don't like cheating. So, no, that's what I'm saying. They could have had a discussion about the way that he felt in his sexuality. And she might have just been like,
go suck some dick.
That's fine. Like, whatever. Like, or, I mean, I don't know if she did, but I'm just saying, like, it could be. There are people that are very understanding of those things.
I get that. No, I get that. Yeah. I get that. I would love to hear what she has to say.
Yeah.
I would love to hear that.
I mean, because are they still married? Maybe they are still married.
Well, I know he wrote this in his memoir. I was reading somewhere else that he was writing in his memoir about all of this.
Oh, okay. Are they still married? I don't know.
In a deeply transparent New York Magazine essay titled "The Truth About Us After All These Years," Dilla writes, "While there have been a good many men in my life, there has only ever been one woman, and she didn't come into my life until I was 33 years old." Oh, that's kind of like us.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well,
so I don't think that they married in 2001 after years of an on-again, off-again romance that began in 74.
That's kind of like us.
Yeah. Well, no, it's not.
I mean, not in 74.
No, it's not. We didn't have an on-again, off-again romance.
We had an on-again, off-again...
friendship.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
A little bit.
No, it's not.
You didn't like me, I didn't like you.
Well, I mean, is it a friendship? I don't know.
He admits, "I have never questioned my sexuality's basic authority over my life. I was only afraid of the reaction of others."
Exactly. That's what I was saying. Yeah.
The couple who never had children together remained bonded.
Yeah.
At the end, he got me, and I'm happy he got me. Von Furstenberg previously told Page Six, calling Dilla the pillar of our family. Dilla, who is currently serves as chairman and senior executive of Expedia Group and IAC, sees his journey mirrored in younger generations.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, she probably knew, and he's watching people of this generation that are standing up for themselves and speaking out and just more conscious of how they want to live their life. And there's not as many burdens on. It's a lot of shit going on, but it's a little easier to express yourself being gay. Now, there's a lot of shit going on, but like, just people are
more accepting
and more confident.
Yeah.
Than probably around that time.
Yeah,
So.
no, I get that. Let's stay with money.
Oh my God.
You gotta be honest when I ask you the question.
Okay.
All right. Swiss Beats reveal Alicia Keys once turned down $9 million and a blank check for a 9-minute performance just to spend time with him. He said even $1 million wouldn't have changed her mind. Their time together comes first.
Baby, please don't ask me that. Please don't fucking ask me that.
If you had Alicia Keys Swiss Beats type scratch.
Okay, so you're telling me I have the money first. I thought she was going to ask me like today.
No.
And I was gonna
I already know your answer.
We have spent so much time together. It is actually documented on video and audio.
If you got that type scratch, are you turning down $9 million for 9-minute performance?
Maybe. No. Probably not. It's only 9 minutes. Like, chill out. Chill the fuck out. Like, what are we doing? Are we watching TV?
It's just spending time together.
Do we not usually spend time together? So that's the thing. Like, are we really, really busy and constantly going and haven't seen each other in a while? Maybe if I have their money. But if we've seen each other in the last week or maybe even month, I'm going to be like, you can wait 9 minutes. You've waited this long.
He said even $100 million wouldn't have changed her mind.
And that's him speaking for her. And don't do that. You a man. Did she say that? Did she say that, Swiss? Like, goddamn. She is a grown woman. She can speak for herself.
So $100 million would change your mind?
Fuck yes.
Okay, so if that's the fucking point, then why earlier when we were just talking about money?
Because it's a job.
All
it's a job. Like, that's part of the job. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about other things.
Okay.
If it's work and it's part of my job, like, I am making the money that way. I'm not getting the money from other things. I am making money because that's my job.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Comedian Tiffany Haddish admits she went on dates with guys just for food when she was struggling.
Why? This ain't news. People do that all the time.
Do women get judged the same way?
I don't know. Would you judge her? I don't know.
I don't judge her, but I feel like if a man was to say that, he would be judged a little differently.
I don't know. You fucked for macaroni and cheese before, so I don't know if you really the person to ask any of these
You are
questions.
absolutely correct. I fucked for food.
Yeah.
Plenty of times.
Damn, and she just went on a date. She didn't even fuck for it.
I mean, I've gone on a date just to get food.
You wasn't paying?
No.
Okay.
What?
No, I mean, women.
A man can't get taken out on a date?
No, I salute that queen, but if I knew you was in the position where you on this date because of food, then it is no longer a date.
I'm sure the date that she went on, she wasn't in a position she didn't let him know that was why she was doing the date.
If that is me in the situation with you and you just coming on this date, if I know you are at the point where you just kind of need food, I am now a nonprofit.
Well, if you know that I need food, then you're probably not going to want to go on a date with me.
I own a charity.
No.
I now have.
You're not going to want to go on a date with me, period.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you not paying and I know that you.
Exactly. You don't know. You just paying.
I don't know.
You don't know that I'm hungry.
Have we been dating for a while?
A date doesn't mean we're dating. You're just taking me on a date. I want to take you out. Where you want to go eat? And it's like, all right, let's go here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I'm probably gonna watch how you eat it though. Like, nah, he too hungry. He too hungry. I'm gonna write this off. Let me keep this receipt. Give me the receipt.
Up.
Give me the receipt.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
No, I'm not joking you for not having money, but
yeah, you are.
No, I'm thinking business savvy. At the end of the day, if it is charity, give me that receipt.
It's not charity, man.
What?
It ain't charity.
Okay. No, it's fine.
You just enjoy the person, want to spend time with the person,
yeah,
and feel like a restaurant would be a great place to do it. You just don't know that the person feels like a restaurant would be the only place to do it.
Because he don't have another place. That's not funny. I'm not joking anybody that doesn't have a place because we probably almost didn't at one point. But what I'm saying is,
shit.
We
did almost. We didn't have a place. It's documented.
Oh yeah, we did. We did not have a place.
Yeah, like 100 episodes
I'm not
worth
joking,
of not having
y'all.
a place.
What I'm saying is, I could also do that, but I would also expect the man to be responsible and write it off. Now, what?
I'm not
saying it's just me. What? We gotta get these taxes done.
Oh man. 42% of people marry for financial security, according to Forbes.
It says 42% for financial security, 39% for companionship, 36% for love, 34% for commitment and starting a family, 28% for convenience, 25% for medical insurance, 16% for legal reasons, 7% due to societal and familiar pressure.
Wait a minute. I might not be the smartest person.
That does seem like it's way over 100. Huh?
Yeah, a lot of numbers.
Because what is the 100? Where are these? You know what I mean? Where does the study stem from? Are these all different things? I don't understand. That's a lot of numbers.
That's a lot of numbers.
Maybe it's not. 4, 8.
Listen, I see 330s.
These are from different graphs. That's what I'm starting to think.
Exactly.
These are from different graphs.
So what's the other part of it?
Yeah,
okay.
This is dumb. Nah, because I know a little. I don't know enough, but I know, I know that we got to 100 pretty quick as we read the list. That's what I know. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to this then.
I do not want to, but we can. It's important. Go ahead.
Paul Pierce claims that marriage is only for poor people and old folks, and says it's a dub for men.
Just play the audio, damn.
I'm not playing the audio. It was way too much, but that's basically what he was saying.
Well, you got to play the audio to have some context.
No, that was the context.
This is from Spiritual Word. It says, in a discussion on the Truth After Dark, where the fuck are you at? He expressed the view. What are you doing? He expressed the view that marriage primarily benefits poor or older individuals and offers no significant advantages for men. He argued that marriage does not provide unique value for men, particularly those with wealth or status, implying it may impose more risks or obligations than benefits. Well, you don't have wealth or status, so I don't know. I don't know if we can talk about this in the same way that he would, but from our perspective, what do you think of what he said? Just go off it does not provide unique value for men, implying it may impose more risks or obligations than benefits. Take the wealth and status out.
Unless you have a special person, I agree.
Okay, so explain. Do you think you have a special person?
I do.
Okay. Are you saying that because we have a podcast and
I
you kind of
am.
got to keep this going?
No, I'm
Okay.
no. Like, unless you have a special person, like a person that's just different than anybody else you've ever met before, and that has certain qualities and certain mindset. It has a certain mindset. I think it's true. You know, I know I know a couple of people that don't have any money.
Mm-hmm.
I know a couple people that got money.
Mm-hmm.
And the ones that have money, for some of them, I'm like, yo, you should never get married. Live your life, bro. Like, do not put yourself in the danger of marriage and the part. What?
No, nothing. Go ahead.
It could be dangerous for you because you have money, you have status, and all of that. But I have other friends who have money who have been raised around certain family values and things of that nature. And I think when you're raised like that, you start to possess a need for that kind of companionship.
I think also with something like that, I think that you try to see that in people, but it's harder because the people around you are not always
Around you for good reasons.
yeah, and
Right.
and you can say that like that's not always the case, but a lot of the times you can see those qualities in someone, but they could be putting those qualities in front of you because you need them.
Right.
And they know you need them.
Right.
And that's what makes it hard.
Right.
So I think I understand what that could be, but I just hate when people make general claims about most things. Has he been married?
I don't know. But I get it though. Poor people and old folks should definitely get married.
I mean, okay.
Yeah, they should definitely get married.
But no, not really. There are people that just don't want to get married. I don't think anyone
if you don't want to
should
get married, if you don't want to get married, then
because you know what I mean?
you don't want to get married. But
yeah.
it would be in your best interest to get married.
I know,
Poor people
but
and old people.
Also what you said about like if you find someone that whatever, I think just me. I mean, I think that that's the reason you should get married because like you actually believe in your partner. Like this is your partner. This is your person. Like
Yeah.
there are a lot of people that just kind of get married because it's a thing to do. I think you should be selective when you're getting married, and that hopefully will help you.
But it's easy to say be selective, but it's hard when you don't have a variety.
What do you mean? Go live life.
Not everybody has that ability to have a variety of partners.
I just don't believe in, and I can't say that because I've done it before, but I think as I get older, I don't like the idea of finding something in someone that's not there. Like you're just trying so hard to find something in someone that's not there. Like there are things that I thought that you were before we got married, or the type of person I thought you were in certain areas, not all of that I thought you were, and now I'm accepting of those things. I think that sometimes people try to put things on people and get mad because those things aren't happening.
Motherfucker.
I don't know. I mean, they were just.
You notice how I'm taking it negative.
I do. Why do you say that?
I don't know. It just feels like it.
Why do I need to? No, I mean, see, that's not fair. We just talked about this. Like constructive criticism, okay.
Oh, so this is constructive criticism negative.
There are things that you probably thought I was.
Oh, don't put
before.
it. Don't put it
no,
on me now.
I'm putting it on both of us. Like that you probably thought I was before we got married and then
No.
realized I wasn't?
No.
For real?
For real.
That's a fucking lie.
I discovered other things about you, but that's also because we dated for 6 months.
Yeah. We dated. Yeah, that was dumb of you. You
Yeah.
was stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
You posed like a weirdo.
Yeah, that was
You was in love as shit, huh?
not my smartest decision I've made as a man.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying I should have waited longer.
What would have happened?
I would have learned more about you.
And then you would have said no?
I don't know. I doubt it.
Nah. You would have said no.
No, I doubt it.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think I would have said no.
Why did you say yes?
Because I really liked you.
Dumb.
And I thought that we had a lot. I thought that we had a lot in common. We had so many conversations.
That was your bar?
I mean,
That was your
no,
bar?
I mean, even things that aren't in common, but we had talked more probably than I had talked to anyone about like
Life. Yeah.
things.
Yeah, and I get it.
Instead of surface things where it was like, okay, like our values match up with things and like, you know what I mean? Like we talked about actual life and I was a grown person that had experienced life. But sometimes
All the talking in the world can't prepare you for...
Sometimes.
When you
And
win
if
it.
you don't like to talk, and if you're just that stubborn. I mean, you stubborn on shit, but like, I can deal with that shit. But like, he don't really seem like someone that bends to things.
Who?
Paul Pierce.
We still on him?
Oh, I thought that's who we was talking about. Well, I'm just saying him in general, he doesn't, to me, feel like he bends to things.
Okay.
I've met a lot of people that are like, this is what it is, and don't tell me nothing else, and that's what it is, and I don't learn shit, because I know everything. I don't know how to learn. Learning is dumb.
Ew. Who the
Learning
fuck
is new information and not, you know what I mean? I know people like that.
Yeah.
I don't do new.
Do I know people like that?
I know people like that.
I'm trying to... I would have to think.
Yeah, I know people like that that are like, nope, you can't tell me nothing that's going to change my mind about nothing. Nothing.
Probably
like you
women. I probably know women like that.
Oh, yeah. I know. I mean, no. I mean, I know both, but I do know men that are like, nah, this is what it is, and this is what it's going to be.
You know what it is? I'm not usually friends with those kind of people.
Yeah, like I can't blend my life with someone because you either do this or you don't do that.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
find.
I mean, I'm
those
not
people
friends
to
with
be-
them. I just know people like
Yeah.
that. Yeah. Oh, you
Um,
do know somebody like that. Yeah, you do.
I'm friends with them.
Yeah.
Oh,
We just talked about this.
when?
We went somewhere. We just talked about this.
We went somewhere recently.
Look at what I'm doing. I'm trying to do it on video instead of audio, but no, like he little. Fine, fuck it.
I don't know who the hell you talking
Yes,
about.
you do. Yes, you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
I really don't.
The size of an R&B singer.
I really don't know who the fuck that
You
is.
know exactly who it is.
I don't, man.
All right, it's
you gotta
fine.
you gotta tell me, man.
Oh my god, you might have to bleep it out because I don't know if he listens.
Well, I'm not bleeping it out.
Well, you
so.
should.
Oh, but
that's
you know
fine.
what though? I never knew that about him until
Yeah.
right then and there.
Damn, and you needed me to tell you that because you didn't even hear it.
No, I heard it.
That's why
I
you
thought he
need me
was-
around.
No, I thought he was joking.
Nah, he wasn't joking. He was dead serious.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just put this out as a PSA. If you got a friend, just ask them what they would do in certain situations. And whatever they say they would do, listen. Because they could be a killer.
And this is why, don't say that. Bleep that out.
What?
Because if something happens, bleep it out.
No.
And bleep what I just said out.
No.
Bleep everything. Actually, take this whole section out.
I'm not.
You should.
I'm not.
Okay.
What were you going to say?
You should.
I'm not.
Yeah, because it sounds like we're joking.
We're not joking anybody.
We're laughing.
We're always laughing.
I don't like it.
Let's get into things that have nothing to do with sex. I thought this was really interesting. Found out this morning that Montel Jordan wrote Cisco's Incomplete first with Michael Jackson in mind.
I don't think I could hear Michael singing that. I think that he has a bad ear, but I think that's a great song. That's not a Michael song. That's not a Michael song.
Okay.
That's not a Michael song at all. Bright lights
in fancy restaurant.
Anything in this world that'll make a bun. Got a bank account bigger than life should allow. Nope.
He does do that in the song, though.
Baby.
Cisco does.
Maybe because he knew it was for Michael. And it's like a tribute to Michael. But Michael would not sing that song. That's not a Michael song.
Well, what song would Michael sing?
Like, that's not his song?
Yeah.
I think some Chris Brown songs he would sing. Because I think Chris kind of emulates Michael a lot. So I think that sometimes he does things in the vein of what would Michael do.
I think She Ain't You.
You think that would be a Michael song?
Yeah.
That's a random song that you thought of. Like, he's done Michael type things.
Is it real? Is it real?
No. Is
that the same song?
Is it love? Because I got it. Not that song. Is it real? Is it you?
Yeah.
No, Michael would not sing that.
Yeah, he would.
No.
Yeah, he would.
No.
How you gonna tell me about Michael? That's my fam.
Is it?
No.
Okay.
But in my mind for a long time.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
I wanted to be one of the illegitimate kids of Joe Jackson.
It's like, for years I said Stevie Wonder was my daddy. I said that for years.
But that was closer to being the truth than not.
Because we didn't know who he was, huh?
No, because...
I mean, we didn't for years.
No, because Stevie was fucking everywhere.
And he was.
I went to school with one of Stevie's sons.
Did he know he was Stevie's son?
Yeah, he knew he was Stevie's son.
Did Stevie know that was his son?
Yeah, Stevie knew that was his son.
Oh, that's
Here
crazy.
go the bad part, and he might listen, but whatever.
If he listened, I want to talk to him.
He was a great keyboardist.
Hey, don't do that.
What?
Something about you playing the keys in the air. It looked like you joking, Stevie.
No, he was a great keyboardist.
You don't have to do it while you say keyboardist.
But he also thought he was a singer. And his vocals was terrible.
All right, well, that's not nice at all if he listens.
Well, I just told you if he listens, this is bad. But
well, that's kind of like when 3T came out, the Jackson Nephews or whatever.
Yeah.
I seen a lot.
Wait, why they gotta be the Jackson Nephews? Why they just can't be
No, they
one
was
of
the Jackson Nephews.
No.
What?
It was
Nigga, when there's Michael Jackson, you are the family of the Jacksons. If you are related, that is who you are. What do you mean?
No, but you got a daddy that's alive.
Yeah, okay, but also you the Jackson Nephews.
No, I think it was like Jermaine's kids.
It's somebody that
Jermaine was second lead in the group.
Someone that was also related to Michael. Now, I'm just playing. I know who the Jackson 5 are.
You not name all 5.
Fuck. Marlon. Jermaine. Michael. Tito. Who am I missing?
You missing one.
Let's start with
a J.
Jermaine. I said Jermaine. Jermaine.
There's another one.
Hold on. Who am I missing? Oh my God! Somebody's probably screaming at the.
I said Jermaine. That's fucked up.
At the audio right now.
There's another J name.
Joe.
No.
The daddy. Why is that happening?
Because you are disrespectful.
No, I don't want to do this. Jay? Oh my God. I can't think of his name.
Jackie.
Oh my God, Jackie. Yeah.
You didn't remember Jackie.
No, I did remember Jackie. I could not get it.
You didn't remember him.
Because he is also a brother of Michael.
Now name who took Jermaine's place when he left the group for a short period of time.
Was it Randy?
There you go.
Okay.
There you go.
I did know
now
that.
name the only Jackson
I know we're not doing this at all.
that has never sang a song.
That has never sang what
on an album.
What, Catherine?
No. No.
Catherine be singing?
No.
She's still out here.
Starts with an R.
Rhoda.
Who the fuck is Rhoda?
I don't know.
Rebe.
The
oldest sister.
Rebe. And then there's LaToya, and then there's Janet. I got it. Yep. Come on, man. What? It's been a long time. Okay.
Should have left you.
All right, no, that's not the same. That's not the same.
Nah, but the way you said it, you was on rhythm.
Was I? What?
Yeah.
But where was the beat, baby?
In my head.
I could have said it.
BET announces star-studded 106 in Park 25th anniversary tribute at the 2025 BET Awards.
I'm so excited about this.
I am, and I don't watch the BET Awards, but I will be watching.
They've been good the last couple of years.
I don't watch the BET Awards.
They did the Usher tribute last year, right?
What?
Was it last year, the Usher tribute?
They had an Usher tribute?
Yeah, because Victoria Monet and Tiana Taylor was doing the...
It wasn't great.
They did amazing. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, everybody wasn't amazing on the tribute, but they were amazing. They should have done the whole tribute.
The tribute itself wasn't great.
Yeah, it was the all-female tribute. And I get what they was trying to do, but you got to pick the right people.
Right.
And they didn't pick all the yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Fans can expect a major dose of nostalgia as former hosts AJ and Free. That's all I need to hear.
Yeah, I just want to make sure Free will be there. And I know AJ will be there. He ain't got nothing to do.
Julissa, Keisha.
Keisha Shantae.
I don't know Julissa and Keisha.
You do know Julissa? Bermudez? She was, you know, if you see her, you'd be like,
was she one of Bow Wow co-hosts?
No, she was, it was like, I want to say Roxy was first, and then she was after, or she was in between, but I
know Terrence and Roxy.
Yeah, if you see her, you'll probably be like, I've seen her before. But she was before Bow Wow.
They used to call Terrence J TJ back in the day. Remember that? When he first came on?
No, I don't. Yeah. You be knowing the most random facts.
I'm almost positive that's true. I
think you made that up.
It don't have to be.
I think just because he got a T and a J, he was like, they used to call him, TJ back in the day, right?
I could have sworn they used to call him TJ.
Yeah, I don't remember that at all.
For real?
But, my memory ain't all the way. Keith, Shantae, Roxy, and Terrence.
Where's Bow Wow?
Wait, they said go down. He's still... the tributes will also feature performances by 106 in Park's most memorable guests. Expect to see Bow Wow, famously dubbed Mr. 106 in Park, as well as A-Marie, B2K, Jim Jones, Maya, T.I., and more. I can't wait.
They need to have Genuine.
Oh, and he need to come out on a stretcher.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And if he don't, you
have Genuine.
No, that's not what I was going to say. You know what? I know somebody they need to bring.
Who? Michelle?
Nah, I know somebody they need to bring.
So she could fall again?
They need to bring some Freestyle Friday people.
Oh, that would be crazy. Blind
Fury. Like Jen, Blind Fury.
Yeah. I wonder how much time they got for this reunion, because I think we just want a show. Reunion show.
No, I want everything. I want everything 106 in Park was about. I even want them to have a countdown. I want the performances.
I want the live audience.
No, I want the performances to come out as a countdown.
Oh, that would be dope.
Like number 10. Like I wanted that.
With the Beehive numbers.
I want that. Matter of fact, who I got to get in contact with? Because they didn't think about that, and I want it.
This is going to piss me off now that I think about it.
Because we got a better show. We got a better show in our hands than what they're going to give us. They're going to give us some bullshit. We got a really good show in our hands. Contact us. Send us a DM. We got it.
Oh, man.
They need to, what was the other one when they did this? What was the spotlight?
What?
When they did the spotlight with the performances. You know. Because we know one of the greatest, for real. And you know what? It's not even funny. Because for real, he was.
You know what? But that man is now going for his doctorates.
That don't mean he can't make us. You think if they ask him to make an appearance on BET's 106 and Park tribute, he ain't going to go? The fuck are you talking about? What? If I was a star... on 106, if I was a star,
you're a fucking ass.
I'm not
you're an
because
asshole.
If I was a star on one, man, shut the fuck up. That's not an ass because I was there. I was there. That was the height of. I was there. You hear me? He DJ my. Okay, fuck it. Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
Yo, Kristen is such a mean person.
I'm actually not mean. if I made a stamp. Then, hey, bring me out. I didn't do that. Like, if Apollo,
that boy didn't make a stamp.
He actually did. You was too old. You was too old. He did. Also, Freestyle Friday.
Freestyle Friday. Yes.
It was also what's his name? God damn.
Who?
I used to know this nigga.
Jen. Okay.
It was people from out here. I'm just saying people from out here. There was people out here that did stuff. But whatever. It's fine.
Okay.
Actually, bleep that name out.
Why?
Just do it. I'll tell you later.
I'm not bleeping anything.
Baby, please just listen to me sometimes.
No, man.
It's fine. They'll figure it out.
What?
Just believe it out for me. God damn.
I'm not bleeping
You don't never
nothing
want to
out,
edit
man.
shit.
Somebody said, or maybe it was a study. Yeah, a study says that
It's always a
K
study.
is the most emotionally triggering text you can send a person.
I know that's right. Because every time our daughter send us K, I be wanting to punch her in her face.
Yeah, nah, I don't
Because
fuck with K.
I didn't send all that. Don't send me K. Because now you got an attitude. And I got to ask you why you got an attitude.
It ain't about my word count.
Why?
It's literally because of that.
Nah,
you got an
'cause
attitude.
you got an attitude. And then she could be like, no. And like, girl, we both know how these text messages work. You would have put anything. You would have put an LOL. You'd have put anything. You sent me 1K. And now you grounded. Go to your room. Because ain't no emotion in sex. Get out. Because no.
Yeah, K is disrespectful.
Just because I don't know what all them I don't know what everything else mean. I know what K mean one time.
What don't you know what it means?
You know they got all the other little things. I just found out what the art rolling on the floor, laughing my ass off, ROFLMAO and all the other shit.
I don't think it's that many letters, baby.
IKTR is I think I know that's right. I don't know all of them, but I know what that one little K mean. And I know you got attitude. I know you got attitude, little girl. Straighten it out.
Oh my God.
Send me an O. Send me an O. Back it up.
Oh.
Fuck out of here.
A new poll, it's kind of like a study, shows 77% of people need to find something to watch before they start eating. Is that you?
Baby, you know that's me. I don't even know why you put that in here. Every morning for breakfast, I got to make my coffee and I got to make my breakfast and I got to lay everything out and I have to watch something while I'm eating. I don't start it until I sit down. I have to watch it. What?
That's something wrong with your brain.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just part of my routine. It's routine. Sometimes I don't even finish it. I just have to have something on while I'm eating.
Why?
So, I don't know.
Why can't you just sit and eat and enjoy the time that God has given you to nourish
That is
your
my
body?
time. That's the only time I get to watch TV. When I'm eating breakfast. Because after that, it's going to be on fucking Bluey and all that. And I mean, I fuck with Bluey, but then all that other number blocks and shit, and I don't have time.
Okay.
So.
Florida man banned from Disney World after reportedly attempting to sneak cocaine into the park. Had no idea you couldn't do coke while you was at Disney World.
This man looks like a younger version of a comic I know that would definitely sneak cocaine into a park.
I didn't know you couldn't use coke in the park.
Yeah, damn. Do they say that?
I don't think they say that. They might have signs now.
Because I feel
And how
like
did he get caught?
I feel like if you got to specifically say don't bring cocaine.
Yeah.
Like
I'm going to do coke going to Disney World.
that's probably the perfect place to do coke.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest.
The fuck? You imagine meeting Goofy on coke?
Imagine all the rides you can get on because you're moving so fast. I think we should not talk about.
I don't think that.
You don't move fast for real. You just think you're moving fast.
Yeah, but if the line is long, baby, the line is just long.
What if
It's the same amount of time.
Can they see me if I'm running? If I'm zipping through them? If I'm zip.
Now you
real?
sound like Babbitt.
You're not a superhero?
Oh my gosh. What are we watching?
I've been watching American Idol. I am pissed though because the last episode on Monday, I went to go watch it on my recording. I think I can go on Hulu and watch it, but I went to go watch it and they had a tornado warning or something in the area, so it covered most of the things. So I didn't get to see Gabby. I saw Jamal. I didn't like his song selection, but I fuck with Jamal. I'm fine with that. Who got eliminated last time I watched? It was Kanan and Colby. Colby did amazing. I'm shocked that they got rid of her, but I kind of got it, but I don't know. Like they just, it's a lot of stuff going on with them, but I'm gonna continue to watch and support because I love me some Gabby and Jamal, and I like Thunderstorm. I like Slater. I think that's where I'm at. So I'm okay right now. We watched The Voice.
Yeah, that super save.
That super save is fucking me up because we was like, they only get to pick 2 people from their teams?
Yeah.
This is crazy.
Yeah.
But they did, he picked, who was it?
Who was he?
I'm trying to think of, because I can't remember who, I think we talked about Adam and Kelsey last time. So this one was Michael Bublé and John, I think, right? And I think they picked the right people for their teams.
Yeah.
But I think that specifically John, I think.
John had the harder time.
He had a hard time.
Yeah.
Because he had something he could pick for everything.
Yeah, I thought I wouldn't have been mad if he picked the old girl, the black girl.
The young girl.
Yeah.
That's who he needs to go back and pick with the super save. And if he
so.
don't, I'm going to have an attitude because she killed that song.
Yeah, she did.
She sang
did.
SWV Rain. Oh my gosh. She can't. I think her name was, I keep wanting to say Ari, but that could be wrong.
No, it is Ari.
Is it Ari?
Yeah, it's Ari.
She sang the shit out of that song. Like, oh my gosh. So, just waiting on the live shows for that. I started watching 4 Seasons, I believe. I think it's called 4 Seasons. It's with Tina Fey, Coleman Domingo, Steve Carell. I watched the first episode of it. And I think I'm gonna like it. I mean, I don't know. They were kind of short episodes, I think. I want to say like 45 minutes or something.
That's not short.
Or 40 minutes, if that. Maybe not 40. But
Not short.
well, I watched one episode and I thought it was, it was very interesting conversations about marriage in that first episode and just health and just whatever.
What was the conversation?
It's like about I guess these friends and things that they like just they spend weekends or something. I don't know. I don't know. I just watched one episode, but it just seems like a
What were the conversations?
well, I don't want to give it away, but in the first episode, one of them realizes that he doesn't want to be with his wife anymore.
Okay.
And the reasons why he doesn't want to be with her because she just don't want to do nothing. She doesn't want to do anything new. She just wants to lay around. She's not trying. He was like, he wants to live and she like just doesn't want to do anything. Like they wanted to go on a hike and she was like, I'm not going hiking with this. She had plantar fasciitis. My bad. She did. But it was just funny to hear on TV. But she didn't want to go hiking. They were all, she wanted to go like shopping or something like that. And he was talking about how she had this super high score on this game on the phone. Like he'll ask her to do stuff. She doesn't want to do anything. She doesn't want to do anything new. It's like she just gave up and she's just there in the marriage. And there was this one scene where they all jumped off this boat, like being funny, playing. She didn't want to jump off the boat, but she jumped. And then they all got back on the boat. And then he had just told his friends, like, he wanted to divorce her or whatever. So he was trying to get her to come back on the boat. And she was struggling. And she was just like, I can't. And he was like, why don't you try? And he, like, snapped. But it was more about she's not trying. No, she's not trying for anything. Like, everybody else got up there. They just had to do little things. And she didn't want to do anything. It was just like she was not trying for anything. Oh. The way that first episode ended.
No, we don't want to know that. Okay. Unless it's still about the marriage thing.
It is.
Oh, okay.
The way the first episode ended, they all wake up because they're like away at this cabin or something like that. They all wake up. There's noises outside. Coleman Domingo's like, y'all need to come outside right now. And she's setting up for a surprise vow renewal. She sent him like an hour away to go get bagels so she could set up for this surprise vow renewal, not knowing that he's trying to divorce her after this trip is over.
Damn.
So it's like about mixed signals, not communicating clearly, and just giving up and like not really understanding what you both need from the marriage. Or also just giving up and not realizing that you're giving up. Because sometimes you just don't know. Like, yeah. It was very interesting. So I'm going to watch that. Did I watch something else? I feel like I might have watched Next Level Chef. What's today? Thursday. So I think a new one comes out. But I watched the old Next Level Chef because I had missed a couple episodes. And I'm okay with the people that are left. Like, it's going well. But I think that's it. I still want to watch Your Friends and Neighbors. We still never watched any more episodes of Government Cheese. We hadn't watched a lot of stuff. So,
yeah. This week was crazy. I got in a car accident. So.
Okay, well, there it is. Yeah, all right.
Got into a car accident.
We didn't do a How Was Your Week?
How was your week?
My week was your week. It's been a fucking week.
Been a fucking week, man.
It's been a week, but I will say, like, we could have crumbled and just been like, everything is going to shit. Like, what the fuck? But there is something in just trying to stay positive. There is something about positive energy. That's a real thing. And there were times where you seemed like you were like, I can't do this shit. Like, this is insane. Everything's going wrong. And I had to keep you level. I had to kind of keep you straight. And I think that's also a thing about marriage when Paul Pierce was talking all this shit or whatever. Like sometimes you need a partner to lean on when you feel like you got all the answers. And sometimes from the outside looking in, you clearly don't, but you don't know. You think you do. You think you know everything. And there's nothing wrong with that if you're used to doing things and you being the only one that comes through for yourself, for you, I guess. Mm-hmm. And you're used to that. And sometimes you got to be like, all right, I got to let people help me. Or everyone's not against me. Things can get better. And I think it did because at the end of the day, we ended up getting a vehicle that was better fit for our family.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Do you feel like I helped you?
Okay.
I'm asking.
You sure? Yes.
Never mind. You said sure.
Yes.
How did you feel this week?
How did I feel this week? I felt like a fuck up. And I felt like this was an evil trick that was being played on me. And I felt like, how much more does this guy think I can handle? Because obviously he has a high bar for what I can handle. But at the same time, I also had to keep reminding myself that I can't crumble. I can't crumble at the things that I can't fix, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Did you feel like I helped you at all?
I just said yes.
Yeah, it felt forced.
Why did it feel forced?
Because you just like, yeah, sure, whatever.
No, you helped.
Okay.
You helped.
Okay.
I appreciate you, but you probably think you help in different ways than I know you help me.
Explain.
You might think that there's certain things that you do that are helpful, and it's like, no, those aren't the helpful parts. The helpful parts is this.
What is the helpful parts?
The helpful parts is that you never give up on me. Or your idea of what I'm doing isn't shakeable.
No, that's exactly what I think I'm doing.
Oh, okay. Well, cool.
I don't think that I try to help with other things that I don't know. The logical things, like the hands-on things are not like the actual, like figuring out what to do with the car, like all that kind of stuff. I don't think I'm helping with that. I'm trying to make sure you don't crash the fuck out.
Right. But
and I believe that you can, and I don't think you understand that you can. So no, I'm trying to.
I completely know I can.
So
I just don't know how much I can handle. Like,
that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But a lot of that also is very momentary. The thing that you help me do is also you allow the momentary times to be shorter. Like, I know eventually I'm going to figure it out. That's just who I am. It's who I've always had to be. But
do you understand that part?
What?
That's the problem part. It's like, that's who I am. That's always who I've had to be. And the problem is that that's not who you have to be, because you do have someone to lean on if you need them.
Yeah, but
that is
I
also
look at leaning on you. I look at leaning on you as more of a support.
But you still speak like I have to do everything. That is the attitude that you still go into the world with, and that's the way you still speak. And that's something that I had to take off of myself because I was like that before. And I had to realize, okay, I'm not by myself. I don't have to be on the defensive all the time. I don't have to act like nobody can help me. Like, or I can't be super down on myself. Like, I have to be able to find a way to come out of it and just be stronger or try to make something happen. Whatever.
What?
I don't know why you're looking at me like that.
No, I'm just listening to you.
Okay, I'm done.
I think that it's harder for me to say that I don't have to handle things on my own when I feel like I'm the one who messed it up in the first place.
I mean, yeah, you did. That's something you have to like come to grips with, but also.
But that's with most things. That's how I feel.
But also, no one is looking at you like this fuck up. Like, what the fuck is he doing?
And that's what I appreciate.
But that's why you have to. If you know people are not looking at you like that, then you can also lean on them to be like, okay, so help me get out of this, because you take on a lot of that emotional stress because you're like, I fucked up. I got to do this. But you have people that are saying, okay, you did do this, but we can help you come out of it. Or make it an easier transition for you to come out of it, where you're not stuck in this so long. Like, like there is a way to come out of it. Maybe you don't see it right this second, but there is. I see it. Come on. Let's figure this out.
Yeah, and I do that. I allow people to do what I deem to be helpful.
You don't know how to, never mind.
What? Say thank you? I be saying thank you.
You're not good at it because you don't do that, and everybody around it sees you.
I don't do
Everybody
what?
around you sees that a lot of the times you do you have a hard time asking for help.
Yeah,
and people
I do.
Put themselves in the position to help you, like make you want help when you shouldn't do that. Like,
you can't just tell me not to do it and I just not do it.
What?
You can't just tell me not to do something and I just not do it when I'm
when people tell you not to do something, then you do the opposite anyway. But what I'm saying is there are people that want to help you.
No, I get that. I get that. You know, I understand that, but I never rest on that because I've needed and asked for help for.
I understand that. We've gotten past that.
No, I'm just saying.
You said that before.
Yeah, so it's just hard to just let it go and say, okay, from now on, I'm going to think like this.
This specific situation, you had a shitload of people that stood up for you,
right?
Stood
and
up
I was like,
helped you.
Right, and I took it. It's not like I pushed anybody away. I don't push people away.
But we had to force ourselves to help.
No, you didn't have to force it.
Not force ourselves to help, but like force you to see that people can help you.
I don't know about that either.
I do.
I don't think that. That definitely wasn't in my brain.
I know.
That definitely wasn't in my brain.
I know.
Yeah, I mean, I just if help is being offered and is being offered for an extended amount of time, then I will accept it. But I don't look for it because I don't generally look for it unless I have no other alternative. Because I know that I've done that before and I've come out on the bad side thinking that somebody was going to be able to help me and they say they would. And
well, I don't care about that. I'm talking about me. I'm talking about you being in a partnership.
Yeah, but the help that what you helped me emotionally, but what physical or tangible thing did you help with that I can't get into specifics up here? No, but that I was pushing you away for.
But it's not even pushing me away. It's just giving you ideas to help rectify a situation that you hadn't come up with yet. And you weren't pushing me away, but if I wouldn't have stepped in at all, it would have taken some time.
Okay. And that's fine.
But that's leaning on a partner for help to help you figure these things out.
Yeah, and if I'm not pushing you away, what's the problem?
Never mind.
Not coming to you and saying, "Hey,
no,
help me with this?
no. Never mind.
No, I'm curious. I'm genuinely
It's okay.
curious.
It's okay. I feel like we talking in circles. It's fine. It's okay.
I didn't even know we was talking in circles.
No, I feel like we are talking in circles without saying all the details, which we can't really say. So
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Okay, well.
Yeah.
Anyway, crazy week. Still some things that are in the fire, but things will work out because they always do. Mm-hmm. They always do, man. Any last words?
Chicago on Sunday, man. God damn it. Share the flyer. Even if you don't live in Chicago, share the flyer. Or don't, but share it.
See, stop saying or don't.
Well, they not going to listen to me.
They might.
These people, they don't listen to me. I know y'all don't listen to me. Y'all just as bad as I am. I don't listen to me. Share the flyer. Don't. Share the flyer. Or don't. Or share it. You should probably share it. Share a clip that you like. If it's funny, share it. The information is in there, I think. For most of the clips. I think it says Chicago. But for a good amount of the recent ones. But share a clip. Whatever. Just, and share the episode. You have on a lot of the clips now, you have watch on YouTube. You don't have anything about audio. So I'm like, are people...
So I'm not worried about audio. I'm more worried about YouTube.
Oh, well, share the podcast, do all the things. But Chicago, Sunday. We will be there Saturday. Feel free to send us a DM on things that are going on Saturday. But Sunday is the show, the Den Theater, May 11th. Please get your tickets now.
Yeah.
Yeah, do all those things.
All right. So with that being said, and then we have Sex and Social Chew. Thanks for listening.
Bye.
Go New York, go New York, go. Y'all thought I forgot?
I was going to say bye. But bye. Bye.